feel like a slice of butter melting on top of a big old pile of flapjacks.
Close your mouth.
The Rubens proxy? What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, he's dealing with a personal situation.
Close your mouth.
Hey, thanks. Are you my therapist? Take a walk. What's the matter with you? I'll make it.
The WAWETA boys are back. It is WAWETA Wednesday. Welcome.
Hey.
Nice.
Welcome.
Yo.
Sounds so good, too.
Thank you. Welcome to WAWETA Wednesday with Wade and Wells.
Yeah.
That's it?
There's no more W's in here, is there?
Whatever
Threw
you
a couple
guys
more
are.
W's in there, yeah.
whatever.
And
We're not putting a label on it.
And Whites and Jamal. And so here we are. It's good to be here. It is, now I remember, it is July 2nd, 2025. It is 66 degrees in downtown Glasgow. Sunny today, high of 86. Should be a pleasant summer day. Speaking of sunny, we are joined in studio
Yo.
by the founder, co-founder of Sunny and Stoked, Benjamin Wells.
What's up?
Yo.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah,
Glad to have
awesome.
you back.
We got a strong hat game in the house today, too, by the way.
Yes.
I don't know what y'all's excuse is, but
What do you got on over there, Roback?
Got
yeah.
a rollback hat on.
Chad's got his Shricks on.
Shrixon?
Mine's
That's a golf hat. That's a good golf hat.
You don't even play Shricks on
Yeah, I do.
when you find one.
He tries to.
It's the only time to play them.
That's exactly right.
You don't go out
Find
and
a
buy
loose-
Shricks on.
He's trying to follow Keegan
we,
Bradley's.
we know Dukoff is the Strickson guy.
Keegan
Well,
Bradley
like
still
this-
plays Shricks on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me
Shout
pause
out to Keegan
on that.
Bradley this morning, captain of the United States Ryder Cup team.
Hey.
And for those of you who do not know, Friday, 2 days from today, the United States of America celebrates its 2025th birthday.
It's
go.
that Will Smith
We have been a
thing.
country established for 2,025 years. I saw it. Somebody said that on Facebook.
And you're like-
I did too. And you're like,
Roma.
no, it's not
Somebody-
how it works.
Somebody should go live and play the Independence Day speech.
We
Oh,
will
yeah.
not go quietly into the night. You talking about the Bill,
Bill
Pullman?
Horse
Yes.
Cave Theater
It's the Will
days.
Smith.
Today is our
Smith.
Independence Day.
Yes.
Randy
any-
Quaid?
If anybody in this room can quote that word for word, I'm putting money on
Matt. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
on Matthew.
don't know it that closely.
You would know that. Does Duke still play Strickson? You probably would know.
Well, we just
Wow,
switched
what
up.
Squirrel.
I've been stuck on
we
the
at the
Strickson
end of
thing.
the
I don't
show.
remember that.
We at the end of the show and
Yes,
Scoot's
he
at the
does.
beginning.
Max
Yeah.
Fly
to,
Black
to
Dot.
close that chapter out for Chad so he can move
Yeah,
on.
come
Yes.
on. Yeah, come on.
Chad came all the way back. Wait a minute.
Wait a
I've
minute.
been
We were talking
thinking about
something
that.
20
I'm
minutes ago.
like, who played
He
this?
is
Somebody
bothered by
played
that.
it. And then I was like, it was Dukoff.
Y'all realize that our brain works the same way,
I know.
Yes, it does.
except
That's why it took you a second to catch back
my
up.
brain's just a little bit bigger.
That's what he says,
a little.
folks. But
We know your prostate is.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know. We don't. Chad may have.
I'm just saying what you said. I don't know this.
Hidden prostate game.
Fair.
Fonzie.
straight out the pocket.
I can
with
feel
that
my
one.
prostate. Can you feel?
I need to calm down this morning.
like without
Wow.
without
the
your hand.
jabs.
No,
No.
not that bad.
No, this
No,
this
that's
is what dreams are made
That's
of.
what, that's what we do.
Punches.
You know this.
We need those punches today, baby.
Make a Wish Foundation.
in his prostate.
What?
We went to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
What is happening?
I need to know the
Golden
context
coins.
of that.
Golden coins in there.
Wade
CJ.
said this is what dreams are made of. Make a Wish Foundation.
Good, nice. Yeah. That was good. Sorry, I don't think anybody got it, but now that you, that was
We
great.
do. I got
Deer in headlights over here.
Yeah, sorry. I have this is serious.
Okay.
I do want to say this to everybody now that we're all together.
Okay.
Just a thought for today, okay?
Sure.
And I don't know where it came from, but don't postpone joy. Okay? Don't postpone joy.
Don't ever do it.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's just something you
Dangerous
shouldn't
game.
do.
I wish. You know who came up with that? Whose tagline
Don't.
it is?
I have no idea.
It's the Paradox Point.
Oh.
You ever been to Paradox Point?
Yeah,
I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. The Erskines, two of the coolest people on the planet.
Yeah.
John
Rusty's.
and Sabrina. Yeah, Rusty's is out there now. That's their catchphrase is "Don't postpone joy," and I love it.
That is
really
true.
cool
It's
place.
like it's painted
Yeah.
on like a
Yeah,
boat.
it's on the boat out there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe on a car every other summer.
Yeah.
But
Well,
their whole story, I love them anyway. He used to be chiropractor, kind of like our Jeff Boggs.
yeah.
Used to be chiropractor, and then said, "No, I want to sell hot dogs on the side of the road, and I want to retire doing that." And he was like, "Because that makes me happier." And then his wife Sabrina, who is super cool, super great junker and antiquer, or whatever you want to call it. She has an eye for that kind of stuff. And they're just like, we want to do this. We want to meet people on summer weekends and sell hot dogs and antiques, and this is how we're going to retire because that makes us happy. So that's why they don't postpone joy. And I'm like, man, I want to be y'all when I grow up.
Well, I mean, I said that as being a whatever, trying to be a funny guy, but
Oh, here I brought it down.
That's a cool story.
No,
That
I'll
was
let myself out.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's been a great morning. I'm gonna go back to bed.
Hey,
We don't get wrong one.
Something happened.
I'm gonna miss the hot dogs though.
Oh man,
The food's great down there. Even
Oh, it's
Rusty's is
amazing.
They quit doing the hot dogs.
They're fishing.
that's a hot topic too because
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't do the hot dogs anymore.
They just do breakfast.
they
Well, they're
stopped.
focusing on that Rusty's place, I think.
Yeah, they are.
They're taking away my joy.
I will say this.
They're postponing my joy.
This actually pisses my joy right off. Well, we went there last couple weeks ago, and out front they had the big hot dog that's pouring like the statue, the roadside deal, and I saw it, and it was in the back. It was in the back of house, and I was like, "Oh man, like that's like the thing." And then they said that Rusty's is doing the hot dogs now, and I'm like, I'm happy for that, but man, I missed the whole thing
Yeah.
of walking
Let me
up.
go in there and buy a ticket. Let me go out there, let me get a ticket and go get my dog. And,
Yeah. Light season or heavy season.
Yeah, right.
If you need a
Yeah,
good
I
hot,
know.
if you need a good hot dog, well, I don't. They may have changed because they've changed leadership down there 50 times in the past 10 years. The lake, the golf course, the pro shop at Barren River Lake used to have really good hot dogs. They were big old fat wieners too.
I like that.
Where do they?
That's what you like.
Where do those rank on your wiener index?
Yes.
All hot dog. Well, that's a hot take. I'm not going.
We can say that.
I was on the front page of the Daily Times
This is true.
during the regulator softball.
Yeah.
With a
With a glizzy.
yes.
Lizzie.
You're the new Glizzy. You're the new Joey Chestnut.
Didn't you have a bandana on too?
Yeah. I wore.
Sleeveless shirt and a bandana and a glizzy.
Yes.
I did, man.
I'm about to deep dive on that photo.
I've got it somewhere.
But while he's talked about Joey Chestnut, is he eligible
Yes.
to eat on Friday?
Yes.
Okay.
That makes me sick. I said that to somebody. Watching that makes me
The hot
so
dog
sick.
contest?
Yes, it's
The water,
disgusting.
water and bun all
It
over your
is
face.
so disgusting.
God, stop.
All that.
Yeah, stop.
And I was asked this: what is the actual payoff of that? Like, do you make a living off? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure you get sponsors,
Prize money.
prize
Joey's
money.
living off sponsors.
Yeah.
It's not-
Sponsors.
I mean, you make a decent. I'm sure. A decent
I think that
What's your body telling you after you've eaten
He
300
said-
hot dogs in a
so-
minute?
So Joey has said that after he gets done doing that, it's like he's miserable for at least 48 hours.
This man's
trying
legs
to
are
just
asleep
like
in the
get it
bathroom.
all out of his body.
God. I tell you who he's endorsed by: Charmin,
Yeah, Pepto Bismol.
Huggies,
Tums.
The winner receives $10,000.
That's nothing.
Second place gets $5,000. Third gets
To
$2,500.
put your body through that?
Mr. Comfortable.
I agree.
No, to put your body through that?
10,000.
I agree.
Nothing. No, yeah.
To put your body through that, that is nothing.
I wouldn't do it.
That brings me
No,
back to that
it's not doing
donut
it.
question y'all asked that one time. Remember that? The donut
How many
question?
donuts?
Yeah, how many donuts?
Yeah, I was like, it ain't worth it. Mentally, couldn't do it. Here's 10 grand, but I just put about, 10,000 calories in my body at one time.
Actually, if you ate 10 donuts, you're getting $10 million.
That's a lot of dollars.
But you're also
I'm just saying that's
you're also gaining.
let's talk here.
How many,
Jamali's in that button.
how many pounds was it per donut?
10 pounds, I think.
10
I think
pounds
it
per
was 10
donut.
pounds.
But you
yeah.
can't lose it.
Yeah, it's 100 pounds.
I can't mentally. I couldn't
10
do it. I
donuts.
couldn't do
10
it.
million, 100 pounds.
I'd have to sell something on the black market to make that money before I did that. I think.
going for lipo.
I'd be 270. I'd be
insane.
270.
I can't see it. Marshmallow Man.
I couldn't get up off the couch, but I'd be rich.
Yeah,
Hey, you'd have somebody to carry you.
you'd have a lot of friends coming out of the woodwork for you.
Right.
Y'all pick me up.
Yeah. Shout
I want
out.
to go to the fridge.
So
Shout out Dave Chappelle's version of P Diddy.
in Joey Chestnut's record-setting year where he ate 76 hot dogs, that was consuming 22,800 calories.
See, I was way off.
22,000?
22,000? Get out of here.
And how long did they have? He ate that many in how long?
Like
10
8
minutes? Is it 10 minutes?
Man,
I'm looking.
I'm thinking it's under 10.
I thought it was like 5.
I couldn't even possibly be that hungry ever. I don't
Well,
know.
that's just it. Like he does like a fast or something. I don't
He's
know.
got to, right? He's got to almost train his
That's
esophagus.
just it. You're training your body for that, and that's not. I mean, because Barley Weaver does pizza.
He used to do that. I know. I can't watch
Time
that
out.
either.
10 minutes.
Time out.
10 minutes.
He said he got trained his esophagus.
I'm telling you. You know he's got it. Look, that thing is opening up in
What is
different
he
ways.
doing?
on it. I don't know.
Because it's like he's holding like 3 or 4 dogs at the same
All
time.
right, let's move. I'm starting to gag.
Glizzies.
I'm starting to gag.
Ballpark Franks.
Yeah.
All right.
That man's a specimen though. Let me just give you some of his records real quick.
Let's give him some
Not
stats.
just the hot dogs he owns of 76. He ate 103 Crystal hamburgers in 8 minutes.
God, you know that's where the guts up.
He ate 141 hard-boiled eggs in 8 minutes.
This man is trying to die.
He holds the record for
He had a
ice
ton of
cream.
protein off that.
He holds the record for ice cream sandwiches of 25 and a half in 6 minutes. And he also holds the popcorn eating record of 32 24-ounce servings in 8 minutes.
32 24-ounce.
Yeah.
Dog.
That's a lot of
Imagine
sodium.
the amount of kernel stuck in his teeth.
Oh man, and the butter. What kind of headache do you have after the ice cream sandwiches?
Oh, yeah, 25 in 6 minutes? Or 25 and a half, excuse
Look,
me.
I think we've all been at that point where like a Crystal or a White Castle hamburger is good, but imagine eating 100 and whatever of them.
140
You know what?
hard-boiled eggs?
I'm gonna Shania Twain that didn't impress me much and tell him to eat 10 of them hot chips at one time. Let's talk.
The Pocky One Chip
Really?
Challenge.
The one chip challenge. Joey, you want to impress me? Eat all them chips right there.
They probably had so many lawsuits
he
they're
probably
no
did.
longer in business. They don't
Yeah, I
even
mean,
make
people gotten really. They got sick. Some people passed away. I think.
I mean, just
After eating
looking,
those chips.
just looking at what he's done is like 16 pounds, 12 ounces of pumpkin pie in 8 minutes. Like,
So what's the status of Kobayashi? Because he retired.
That was the original 1v1.
It was.
Who's the goat of nasty shit?
Yeah.
I'm looking him up. Let's see.
Who can train their
Ron
esophagus?
Jeremy would be the ghost.
He is he is retired officially.
What'd you say?
Ron
Joey
Jeremy.
Chestnut is.
No,
With the goat
Kobayashi.
of nasty.
Kobayashi.
He is nasty. Go ahead.
No, I was looking at Kobayashi. He's retired. He's kind of fallen off the map. It
He
looks
had
like.
health issues. If
I wonder
remember.
why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm serious. He had health issues. I think it's
Evidently, there was a Netflix special in September of 2024.
I do remember that.
Chestnut versus Kobayashi.
didn't watch
Unfinished beef.
Unfinished beef. That's great.
We were talking about Step Brothers a minute ago. That with Kobayashi reference. Did you already bring that up? Remember where at Rob Riggle at the end of it, where
Oh, yeah.
Will Ferrell says, he's talking about. He's like, I want to make bank, bro. And I want to drive a whatever he's got. Blah blah. And then Rob Riggle's character, I'm not going to say it on here, but he says, he goes, if you don't deliver this at the Catalina wine mixer, he goes, whatever his name is in the movie, he goes, is going to eat, whatever.
Yeah,
and then Rob Riggle goes like, Kobayashi.
Yeah.
Pow! Rob Riggle, he's a Kentucky dude, right? Rob
Yes,
Riggle's from
I think
Kentucky
he is.
and
He's a
former,
Navy SEAL or
he's
something.
a veteran,
Navy SEAL,
stuff.
Marine.
Yeah, one of those.
and a Kansas City
Impressive.
Chiefs fan.
Yes, he is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he is.
He was on Fox NFL there for a while.
Yeah. Anyway,
Jamal.
Boy,
You good over there?
we like 20 minutes in, and I'm over here dying. I done died 6 times.
13.
13.
I'm still.
13.
Dog, he said, "Got to train this esophagus," and I keep
I
thinking
threw him
about.
off track on that. I'm
I
sorry.
keep thinking about, man, what's he putting in his throat, man, to train his esophagus.
Chad?
Glizzies.
Glizzies.
See that? You get it? A little shot? A little jab in it? What do you do for your...
For your throat.
All right. Let's get into the show.
Oh, wait. Yeah, we do have stuff.
All right. We've got plenty. We got a whole bracket to go through, and Chad's scoop of the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I want a correction there. I did get a 40 last week, but you didn't give me my bonus points because spelled it correctly. So
He
technically,
did.
I got
That's
50.
right. He got 50.
You didn't get. You don't get 10 fucking percent bonus.
You got 41, dog. Yeah, you got 41, bro.
You get 42.
41.
I'll give you 42.
He got a 42 and a half.
42 and a half. Yeah.
Wait, what was this?
I'm
country
sorry
again? I
for
forgot.
cursing.
I got
What was,
four. I got
wait,
four
what was
out
this
of 10.
country again?
It's
I
6
forgot.
o'clock, so it's free.
Oman.
Oman.
Yeah, you don't get 10 points for 4 letters, dude.
Close your mouth.
That's fair. You don't get 10 points for 4
Well,
letters.
let's decide the bonus right now. That way I know.
2 points.
2 points.
Every week?
Every time.
Two
Okay.
points.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a 42.
You should be able to spell most
I
of
got a
these.
pretty good one for you.
Oh,
this week.
no.
Okay. Last week was pretty good.
No.
The first one was tough.
Oh,
No.
Oman was tough. All right, and the pronunciation of Arabic things
Dog.
is
Stuff.
hard.
Difficult.
On a what?
Chad, and Dub got 4. They both got 40% last week.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Important news before we go into Teo's top topics. Are you ready with your top topics?
I'm ready.
All right. The watch is white.
What?
You are all white. Well,
Caucasian.
you're kind of khaki. Those are
Caucasian.
Those
Yes.
are borderline. You should have went with the white shorts, man.
Caucasian.
Look like an ice
Short.
cream man.
Ice cream.
He could be that Rick Ross.
The milkman. It's like he's got resort wear. I call this look resort wear. I like it.
Yeah, that's a nice.
I'm not mad at resort wear.
Vineyard
Matt.
Vines, Roback,
Yeah.
Adidas,
Adidas.
Armatron.
It's like he's a damn power.
Greg
Vineyard Vine, Vineyard. What's the deal over
Greg
here?
Norman.
What's the deal
The
with
shark.
The shark.
shark.
That's
same
right.
same shirt last week,
No, they weren't the same, but they were
same
similar.
brand last week,
Similar.
same brand this
Same
week.
brand,
Anybody else wearing Walmart gear?
I like a little Walmart T-shirt. Hey, Walmart stepped up their game.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like going in the Greenwood
That's a
Mall.
nice-
now.
Yeah, I've got some Walmart gear on and one socks.
And one? I got on Nikes. Nobody's mentioned that I'm
New
dressed
Balance.
like a teenager.
He's
in
sporting
I like it.
a lot of sponsorship right there.
You need
Coochie
some,
cutters.
You even got the
you got your New Balance shoes, but they're not the right brand. You could be a Corvette owner if you just
Said he had
spiced it up a little.
Oh,
bit.
they're a different model.
Yeah, yeah.
They're a different model. I don't
You
have the
got an 80s
547 or whatever, the lawn mowing shoes.
Oh yeah, what's that meme of the?
Yeah,
Cor-
it's
the
same-
Corvette guys.
and it's got like the
Need some
hem
jorts.
jean shorts.
Some
Put
jorts.
the hem on them, tucked in.
Oh, they got the pleat down the
yes.
yeah where they're
Yeah.
ironed. Good.
Yes.
The barbecue dads.
Yes.
We can't live without them. I love it.
On cloud. This is not important. I don't know why I'm going through everybody's wardrobe.
What was your news?
Huh?
You had news.
I said the news.
Oh.
The watch is white.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
White.
We got distracted.
Oh, fun fact! I saw on TikTok this morning at 2:30 because I have insomnia for whatever reason.
Fun.
The guy that carved Mount Rushmore. Okay, you know what Mount Rushmore is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nobody did anything.
He
Was
waiting
in the
for
Klan.
news.
Was an active member of the Ku Klux Klan.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a fact.
That's odd history.
That is.
Dark history. I don't.
Disturbing. Anyway,
I mean, I like it.
I'm just kind of wait. I mean, everybody was just kind of. We'll pass this one to you, Jamal. I don't know what else to do. Who's what we gonna say?
Everybody was
Right
looking
on.
At me. Everybody looking at me. See what my reaction is first.
In case you haven't seen us,
Tell
Jamal is not white.
oh, I thought you were taking a shot at Jamal.
No, I didn't know
I
where that
said
was
Jamal
going.
is not white.
White. You got to pronounce the H, man. H. It's strong. What?
Oh boy.
These whites. Yeah, well, I don't know what's going on this morning.
Teo's topics.
I know what's next.
Not yet.
Oh,
No,
intro.
it wasn't. Yeah, you gotta.
Ring.
There it is.
There you go. I even beat you to it today.
That's all right.
Meh.
I'm going to start with an article from the HuffPost.
The Huff.
HuffPost.
Adam
Shout out Adam
HuffPost.
Huff.
Adam HuffPost.
Australian man accused of stealing $100,000 of Wagyu cattle semen plus embryos.
Get your esophagus ready.
He's been training.
Now we know.
For that glizzy.
Although cattle rustling these days mostly occurs in old Western movies, an Australian man allegedly attempted a 21st century version of it. Eric Ketty Fraser of Grafton, New South Wales, is accused of stealing a liquid nitrogen tank that was filled with $100,000 worth of Wagyu cattle semen, while also allegedly stealing cattle embryos and fraudulently obtaining Wagyu cattle at a bargain price, according to an official press release.
Damn shame.
The 34-year-old.
That's thick news right there.
Yeah.
Oh, sticky. That's sticky, thick news.
I was waiting for somebody else to. I threw it out.
Good. I like it.
Gross,
The 34-year-old was arrested Tuesday after a year-long investigation and charged with 20 offenses, including cattle theft, animal cruelty, and obtaining financial advantage by deception. The gist of the story is that Fraser's employer...
Wait, the what of the story?
The gist.
Oh, gist.
Of the story is that Fraser's employer, Sumo Wagyu Genetics, asked him to sell 200 empty cattle, a term for heifers that are unable to carry a calf. Authorities said Fraser then used a third party to purchase 114 of the animals for himself. Among the cattle he purchased without his employer's knowledge were 45 highly valuable full-blood Wagyu cows and heifers, according to investigator Cameron Whiteside from the NSW Police Rural Crime Prevention Team. That's a lot to say right there.
I mean, it was a lot to
Okay,
say.
I'm going to cut it off there and
Wagyu
we can
semen.
discuss.
Did he collect the semen himself?
No.
Doesn't
No,
sound
he
like it.
stole the
doesn't
tank,
specify.
right?
Yeah, he stole a liquid nitrogen tank.
Oh, so you saying he's not a fluffer?
He's giving that first leg.
He's not a fluffer.
Yeah, he's not going that extra step.
He's not fluffing.
I know I don't eat beef. Not like it's a personal choice. My body doesn't agree with beef, right? So that's just the only reason. Let me just get that out of the way for y'all. Look at me like I'm some kind of weirdo. Like, get out of here, doesn't it? But I've been in some places where I guess, and I don't know much about this, but Wagyu beef is a delicacy, right?
Oh,
Yeah, I
it's
heard.
phenomenal.
It's so. I guess he was trying to steal that to go breed his own and make his own and sell that because
He knew he was about to make bank,
Okay.
is what he knew.
that's what I was trying to get
If he
at.
got
That's
away
the-
with it.
That's
If
the
he
reason
got
he's
away
trying
with
to do
it.
this.
Some would say that you have to be comfortable to be able to eat Wagyu beef.
Yeah.
To afford.
Oh, see, I got you.
To
I got
afford
you.
to eat
Sure.
Wagyu. So, like that couch, Mr. Disney over here.
You got to come from a different school, huh?
Me and Jamal aren't living high on the hog eating Wagyu.
White
You know
Castle
what I'm
doesn't serve
saying?
Wagyu.
No, they do not.
Okay.
Not yet.
Hey, you never know.
But the new Dovies might.
Yeah.
But I doubt it.
Yeah. That's
And
Dovey's Chris.
They sold the recipe. Like somebody owns it now.
Really?
I don't know that they've opened.
I've heard they're not going to change a thing about it, though.
Yeah, that's great.
They're
Fantastic.
not even going to change the grease and the seriously. I mean, I'm not making fun. They said, we're not going to change anything. We're just going to buy it.
Yeah.
And I was like, good, because you want to piss off a whole town?
Yeah,
Try and
that's true.
try and change this place.
Not
right?
just a town,
Yeah.
a culture.
A culture, yeah.
Yeah.
A culture of obesity.
That place will magically burn down if you put something trying to change that recipe.
Yeah.
Maybe we should take that off the podcast. If that happens, I don't want anybody coming after me. But like,
We don't
This man said it.
We don't
Ben did it.
condone these things. If you were to change, maybe the peanut oil to soybean oil, we're not going to.
Bacon up.
Vice versa. Bacon up. If you start using bacon up,
Hey, put some
maybe.
tots on the menu, all right?
Facts.
Yes, everybody.
Everybody.
That's
across the
that's
board.
Shout out to
everybody.
Cavi.
That's across the
Yeah.
board.
Shout out to Cavi.
Yeah, we need tots, Cabby. I'll stop bringing them from Sonic as soon as you put them on the menu, man.
Shout out to Cavi.
Ben said, "I'll still get the grilled chicken raw, not raw, but
Right.
I'll still get the grilled chicken. But yeah, give us some tots.
You gotta have some tots.
bro.
Tots across the board.
Gotta have my
Anyway,
pops.
Yeah.
Gotta have my pops.
All right.
You got another one?
I do. So we're going to switch it up a little bit here. Minor league team in Reno has a rabbit throw out the ceremonial first pitch.
All right.
It's been 90 years since Hall of Famer Rabbit Moranville roamed the infield for the Boston Braves. Perhaps the Reno Aces have found his successor. The minor league team had an actual rabbit throw out the ceremonial first pitch Saturday with some help from a pitching machine.
Shout out Bugs.
The rabbit named Alex the Great has become a bit of a sensation on social media. According to MLB.com, he was rescued from a meat farm in California and adopted. He's now a certified therapy rabbit who visits hospitals and charity events. Alex also visited the broadcast booth at the game and showed off his appetite, or lack thereof.
1935.
That's old school.
Yeah, it was a year.
That's crazy.
I like that though. Alex the Great.
Alex the Great is the name of the rabbit.
The rabbit. I'm gonna have to go find the footage of this then.
Nickname Rabbit played for them, and then they got an actual rabbit 9 years later, like in an effigy.
Yeah, I'm just saying 1930. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, it is.
I think they should have named the rabbit after him.
Roger.
Yeah.
Raji.
Bugs.
Raj.
Yeah,
Raj.
I like a good rabbit.
All right, and then the last thing I've got, stacking skills with cards and Jenga blocks earn man 4 world records. A Chinese man known as the card architect for his stacking skills broke 4 Guinness World Records in a matter of days, including one for stacking 3,149 Jenga blocks on a single block placed vertically.
Damn.
What?
I'm not even. Tian Ru broke his first Guinness World Record about 3 years ago when he made a 27-layer tower to claim the title for the tallest house of cards built in 1 hour.
He sound black though.
His record was since broken.
Tion sound black.
His record was since broken, so he reclaimed the title in April with 32 layers. Just a few days earlier, he had claimed the title for the tallest house of cards built in 8 hours, managing to construct a 62-layer tower. Once his card titles were claimed, he turned his attention to Jenga blocks and broke the record for the most Jenga blocks stacked on one vertical Jenga block, 3,149.
Dang, this man is not to be beat.
Yeah, he capped off his record-breaking streak by attempting the same feat with giant Jenga blocks and earned a title with 918 blocks stacked. Rue said his years of practice have made him an expert stacker. It's like second nature now, he told Guinness World Records. I just flow through it.
Cocky boy.
He's got a steady hand.
Yeah, I mean.
Tion, baby.
It's like the
Tian Ru.
He got some heritage in there somewhere, don't
Yeah,
he?
he do, dog. he got 0.5.
I know he had to use a ladder.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, but then like, does the wind off of even you climbing up the ladder? Any little thing, right? Or is it skill or is it luck at one point? Because
It's
there's only
got to
so
be
many
a little
ways.
bit of both, right?
You can only place a block on something so many times before it's just,
But it's one vertical block that you did that on.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A gust of wind. Where are you doing this?
A cough. Chad couldn't go
That's
near
what I'm
that.
saying.
No.
And once something gets that so tall, anything, somebody comes in, shuts the door, pizza's here, you know.
Rue would come at him like Jackie Chan, dog.
When y'all listen to this,
Pass the gas.
when y'all listen to this, go back and you'll be like, "Oh, he was about to put it up." Okay. Thank you.
Good restraint.
Waiting on you.
Close it out.
Bring.
I feel so much better that you actually know what's going on now.
But you realize we still have to tell him.
No, he
Yeah,
didn't at first.
That's true.
One of these
As soon
days.
as he puts that phone down, that's when you need to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, when he does
When he
that thing he
We're gonna have to-
awkwardly does.
We're going to have to call up Terry Durham and check out Chad's peripherals.
He's doing this morning. He's got it.
Anyway, fan submitted question.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's getting me anxious thinking about it.
Yeah.
Spit it out, champ.
Love it. What's a phobia that you have?
Okay.
I'll start.
All right, thank you.
Because I had a dream about it I had a dream about this last night. I don't like spiders.
Arachnophobia.
Yes, I have arachnophobia.
Will you try to look up everybody's
And
phobia?
I had a dream
Yeah,
last night.
I'll
For
do
some
my
reason,
best.
we got a new bed somewhere in a new house, and it was like in a wooden shack. And I remember in my mind being like, "Man, these spiders are about to get up on this bed sheet because we're in a wooden shack." 'Cause that's where my mind would go.
Yeah.
You know, but have arachnophobia, and I can't. I've seen the movie, so people
John
are-
Goodman didn't come save the day?
He did not come save the
Okay.
day as Exterminator. That movie freaked me plumb out. as a child.
It's pretty creepy.
It's arachnophobia. That movie.
Yes,
not
because
not
I'm
eight-legged
getting
freaks.
chills
Jeff
thinking
Daniels.
about it. Jeff Daniels is in it. I will watch The Exorcist by myself 1,000 times before I watch Arachnophobia in a group of people.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Exorcist is one of my favorites. I also don't like spiders though.
I'm not a fan.
And I hate that because I know it sounds kind of like a kid. Like if one's over there in the corner, I'm not like up on the table. It's
Yeah.
not like that kind of fear. But like I can't like them. The hair, them little freaking eyes,
Yeah.
and they fake dead. And then it's when they come at you and you don't know it.
Yep.
Under a lampshade, in a house shoe.
And there are ones that jump.
The jump, and there's some of them run, and there's some of them you get in third world countries, man. They hiss, and I'm like, I never want to hear spider and hissing in the same sentence in my life.
No, I'm out.
You know,
Darn.
camel spiders and all that kind of stuff, and they
no.
inject the Novocaine, and you hear the stories about some of those soldiers that have been like, yeah, we woke up and there was a spider eating away at my leg because in my sleep it bit me. You're not gonna really feel it. But it injects you with Novocaine, so it's numbing that area up. Meanwhile, it's just going to feast.
It's like a brown recluse.
No, I don't
Yeah.
like that.
You get that bite and it just eats your skin.
Yeah, yeah.
I had a buddy, Bobby Purdue. He's still a friend. Incredible military veteran, and he said, "Man, when they were in Iraq, they would shoot those things with pistols. That's what we're dealing with." He's like, "You don't step on them." I'm like, I don't want to have to be in a world where I shoot a spider with a gun to kill it. you know?
Absolutely.
Anyway,
Chad?
Definitely claustrophobia. Like and this is weird because literally before you picked this question, there was a reel that came up at some point and it showed some guy locally in the caves, like trying to explore these new areas. And I don't even know how there was a camera in there because he was moving like this, and I could like feel the tingling across my body. I'm like,
hyperventilation.
imagine you got to a point where you're like, I want to back out. You don't back out from that. You either go or you die in there. You know, that's it. You know.
I can get with you on that.
Oh.
For me, I've actually got two. Oh. I've got two.
I have two as well.
I do too.
I don't mess with snakes.
Now, see, I'd rather pick up a snake than I would mess
no,
with a
I ain't
spider.
messing with
like,
no-
I'm not fearful of them, but it's like you said, the idea.
I ain't messing with them. I ain't messing with snakes. And then
Oh,
I used to not be
Phidiophobia.
on snakes.
Yeah, no phidiophobia.
And then the other now it's like it used to not be a big deal, but now heights gets me every time.
Like does flying mess you up? Like,
No, flying doesn't mess me, but now
if
that
you're like
movie,
on a building type thing.
the movie,
Looking over
the
at
movie,
yourself.
The Fall,
Acrophobia.
Yes.
where those two girls are
I
up on
want to
that
see that. The light or something. She has to change a
that
light
tower.
bulb.
Yeah, that tower. No,
I wanna see
that
that.
watching that, even knowing that it wasn't that high up,
Right.
that had me. I was like, no way.
I've seen these TikToks, those dudes, extreme dudes that are on these buildings, and they'll jump from one but land on another building
Yeah.
on 1 foot. And
That
I'm
extreme.
like, but then the camera looks down, and you're
Parkour.
like, oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
that's unbelievable.
Because you've got those ones that do all that I don't know what kind of walking it's called, and you got them that you got some that go climb all these towers and they're hanging with one arm, and
Yeah.
I actually saw the one dude fall and die, and it was like,
Yeah.
like you're
Could've
asking
avoided
for
that.
that.
You
Yeah,
could've avoided that.
You're asking for that.
Yeah.
There's dudes that climb those really high cell towers that get paid like was it $50,000 a year just to do it, like change it out every 6 months.
I think
No,
it's even
it's like
more than
it's
that.
$150,000.
Yeah.
And you do it twice.
You do it, yeah.
Twice
But
a
year.
you got to, it's a one man job, and you're up there.
Like if I chose to do that as a career, I'm wearing a parachute.
Oh yeah, I'm going. I'm
not
so
just-
buckled in.
That'd
It's
be a fun-
ridiculous,
that'd be a
but-
fun way down. Like, let's jump.
But to
Fun
think that
way.
hey, you get $150,000 to go change a bulb once a year or twice a year. I mean,
Twice a year?
That doesn't sound too bad.
No,
I would say heights does not need to be your problem though.
No.
Yeah, I could see that too. Yeah.
According to ZipRecruiter, tower light bulb change salary is $25 per hour on the average.
What? ZipRecruiter.
I'm taking my time.
It ain't worth that to me. 25 climb a tower.
See, what they didn't tell you, it took him 6 months to climb that ladder.
Yeah, right. Yeah, how long does it take?
So that's where he gets $150,000.
Don't like that. Don't care for it. Most?
Heights for sure. Like, I don't like. I remember we went to Texas one time, and we crossed the Memphis Bridge, and devastated. Like,
White knuckling it.
Yes.
So you don't like bridges either.
No, I hate bridges.
Believe
There's a
it's-
I
phobia
hate
for
all
that.
It
of
is. I got
And
that queued
it's-
up because that's one of mine.
It's so bad that like I used to play Assassin's Creed. And
Yeah.
I'd be on the roof.
You doing those
and
flips?
I'm sitting there nervous
You're
as
like,
hell.
oh God,
that
I'm about to
gonna
jump
fall,
off this building.
That I'm about to fall. Yeah, I mean it's really bad
Yeah,
for me.
I get that.
I don't know what it. I mean, obviously now I guess it's not really a phobia because I can't see it. So
Do you get that feeling like ever going down steps now? Like that?
Fear of steps.
Well, I'm just saying without
Found
that
that last
sight.
No,
just
it's-
that fear of stepping off and not knowing what's there.
no, not really because most of the time, like when I go up and down steps, like everybody else is more concerned for me than I am. But I'm like, just give me the rail, and I'll make it down. So
Like for me, going downstairs is fine, but like if I'm carrying a big box or something and I can't see where my
Yeah,
feet
can't
are
see.
going,
Yep.
it's like you
Can't
just
see
almost
the
have to
next step.
trust your stuff. You're just like go, go, go.
If if we were go, excuse me, if we were to go over a big bridge right now, Jamal, and somebody said, and somebody told you, hey, we're getting ready to
I don't
go into
think
this
I would- I don't
bridge.
think
Do you
that I
think
would
your
be.
body would subconsciously be like?
I don't think so. I mean,
So it's one of those things where it's like I wonder if it's half mental, where you have to, what you're seeing is freaking you out versus what you're feeling.
It is, and I think that I always had that fear of like driving on the bridge and then somebody doing something, and then
Yeah.
we're
You watch
over.
Final Destination too much, man.
No, I didn't. I've watched the first one, and that was it. For me.
Same here. And
That was it.
I love horror movies, but that genre has never been in my wheelhouse.
Horror movies never I don't like. My anxiety was always like, okay, so how I first found out that I had anxiety is I read a meme one time, and it said the thing about people with anxiety is like the way that you feel the whole time that you're watching a horror movie, that anxious feeling.
Yeah.
A person with anxiety feels that all the time. And so I've never liked horror movies.
Gotcha.
Ever.
Speaking of, rewind that back to the 90s, Faces of Death. Everybody watched those
man.
back in the day.
No, I never watched that.
That is next level up.
It's like a thousand ways to die type thing.
No, that was a show too.
Yeah.
All right, so fear of bridges is japherophobia.
Jathura.
Japherophobia. Yes, because like Jamal, I have a fear of bridges. I also have one that does not have a name because it's probably part of my special needs. My anxiety, if there's like something, if I need to order something, it's not on the menu. Like I go this insane fear of like, I guess rejection almost.
Yeah.
Because like it even happened to me this past week. Like there was a thing, my wife's like, "Go order this," and I was like, "It's on the phone menu. It's not on the board." And I was just like, "What do I do? What happens? What happens if
Just
they tell
ask,
me
yeah.
no?"
Hey, honey, they didn't have it.
She was like, "You just walk out." I'm like, I don't know if I can do that.
I need help here.
I'm gonna stand there awkwardly and be
It's
like,
that explains a lot. That time we went to Zaxby's in your Volvo. Nibblers.
That was one of the best lines ever.
He couldn't find it on the menu in front of him, but he knew it was there.
He knew you got it.
I'm sure Chad had his
so
honey
yeah,
mustard
there
that
you
day,
go.
though.
I don't think you don't ever miss that.
Yeah, there's no question what you just said. He had his honey mustard.
I wonder if there's a fear of not having honey mustard, like Chad.
That'd
Oh,
be
I bet there's a fear for everything now.
It's called chadophobia.
If not, we're about to pin that.
Trust me.
Scoopophobia.
All right, so I was talking to my kids last night. Astrophobia, which is the fear of storms. My kids, Trip, absolutely hates storms. Anytime they start lightning and stuff, everybody he gathers them, family, friends, neighbors. Y'all go inside. It's getting ready to storm. Like he's ready to come in.
Astrophobia.
That's what it's called.
Hey, Wade, what were yours?
I used to have fear of storms. It's not so much anymore. I don't know what changed in that, but I used to be terrified to the point where I would do dumb stuff. If I was at a friend's house and it was coming a storm, I would drive to my house.
Right in the middle.
The dumbest thing you could do.
Because you felt like you needed to be safe.
I
at
needed
your
to be
place?
safe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It didn't make sense. It was an idiotic thing. I have a insane fear of heights. Like my whole body locks up, all of it. I can remember needing to fix some siding that had come loose on our house 20 years ago, but a long time ago. And I climbed up on the roof, and the roof, like you could jump off the roof onto the driveway on Cherry Street where we used to live, and that wasn't a big deal. Like you could jump up and like grab the gutter, so it wasn't insane. But when I got up there, I didn't have a problem. Like I climbed out the top window and like did that. When like doing that act didn't bother me, but as soon as I got outside and I was away from like the inside, my whole body just froze to the point where I was like, I cannot move.
How'd you get down?
I eventually just sucked it up and crawled back in the window.
I'm thinking you called me or called somebody.
I wasn't calling anybody because I'm not kidding you. I was like this. Could not move.
Yeah, I wish I could have.
And
by.
I wasn't looking.
Gingerbread man on the roof.
I could not turn my head. I could not. I was just focused, just trying to calm down, and I couldn't. I remember when I got back inside, my body being sore where I had been
Tensed
locked up.
Oh, tense, yeah.
I remember telling my ex-wife, "You're going to have to call the fire department because I can't move right now."
What if she had thrown you
How
a
high do we
rope?
think this was?
3 feet.
Not even 20 feet.
3 feet.
3 feet.
Not even 20 feet.
3 feet.
So I've got something.
Hang on. I got on a chairlift in Gatlinburg to go up to Anakista.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
The worst
I'm
decision
surprised
I've
you
ever
did
made
that.
in my life.
That's
Well,
that's a pretty hefty
I thought,
chairlift.
I'm going to suck this up. I didn't realize how insane it was.
No, it's awful.
Yeah.
And the people I were with were like, look at the view. This is beautiful. And I was like, fuck.
That's, you know what? I'll say this. Oh, we have done those chairlifts before like that.
I don't like them either.
And I have to. I keep focused. The heights thing. I think everybody probably has a bit of that. And I have to even be like looking at all the beauty before. Because if I start thinking about, oh man, what if this thing, or if you focus on the clinking sound of just the carts going, all that stuff, then my mind is a mess. But I just try to go, oh, look at this beauty, or what if we'll see wildlife?
When I'm
It's
up,
insane.
first I look down.
Yeah,
They say don't look down.
Yeah,
It's the worst.
That's the first thing I'm
There's
looking
a lot
at.
Let's say
of
being on a
beauty.
Ferris wheel and they stop you at the top, and your little cart
Yes.
swinging back and forth.
And
you're
that thing goes,
oh man,
God, no.
Yeah.
No.
And you're going
F
up,
that.
and people are coming down, and you're like, I don't know that you can. I didn't look to see how close, but it's like they're looking at me, and I am.
Death gripping that bar.
Yeah.
I swear.
and you don't really realize the angle until
it
you see the
takes-
people coming at you.
It felt like I was on that thing for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Just
I about had a panic attack. on that thing.
yeah,
was, and here's the funny part. I didn't ride it coming back down.
Did you take the bus
you take the trolley.
or whatever it is?
I took the trolley with the handicapped people, with the handicapped elderly people. I sure did. Sure did.
I mean, hey.
Didn't
no
feel
shame.
bad about it at all. I was like, "Phew, thank God.
Also, shout out to Guntown Mountain Chairlift.
Yes.
That
was the first experience I had with
Guntown?
heights. Yes.
Oh man, that's
I can't. And being even
Alpine slide.
on a hotel.
I rode that one a lot when I worked over there.
And it was never felt safe.
no,
But I didn't care. I was,
it's not safe.
I was trying to get up
that
to
one
the,
didn't bother me.
I was trying to get up to the
Anarchista
Can girls. That's
Yeah,
all I
Western
cared about
Town.
at Guntown Mountain, man. Can girls.
Even being in a hotel that has like a balcony. I don't care if I'm on the third floor. I can remember feeling this in Gatlinburg one year. We were on like the third floor. It's not terribly high. But I always have the sensation, even at the Boys and Girls Club, we have a balcony that goes, down the steps and stuff. I always have the sensation standing on that balcony that I'm going to fall over.
Fall over.
Like
Even
you're
if the balcony's up to my chest, I always have that sensation.
Like
and that's called
some
something
force
else
is
too.
going to
Yeah.
just throw
Yeah.
you off the balcony.
I don't know how to describe.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
not
get
a
close
heights
to
thing.
edges.
That's just like a.
Yeah, I
Irrational
don't get
fear.
close.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, when I worked at AT&T in the Batman building,
Oh,
I'd go up to the 27th floor. You could see, all throughout. But
I am Batman.
as I'd be working, then you start seeing dudes on a just cleaning the windows.
Oh, that's good.
And they're just going down, and they're just sitting there going to town. I'm like,
Living their best life.
Yeah.
how does anyone insure them to do that?
Yeah,
Yeah, fact.
Because you're just asking for a
Awful.
that also,
one little thing.
that has to be a good salary too, right? That
You
has
would
to be almost
think.
like
You would think.
because
Has
those
a fact.
dudes are strapped in too.
Because you got a lot of tall buildings in a lot of big cities.
Yeah, that's just Nashville. Imagine them dudes doing that in Manhattan and Chicago, and
yeah.
that
Just
top
saying.
window's got to be clean.
And it gets windy in New York.
So back to UA, like for me and heights and stuff, like I don't mind going up a ladder. Like me going up, nothing. It's the turning around and getting ready to come back down a ladder, and it's like falling out off the edge because you have to it's almost like you want to lay flat and just kind of like
you know what's insane?
Once I'm perpendicular again, I'm
what's
good.
insane about my fear of heights is that I think it's exclusive to outdoors because y'all have been to the Boys and Girls Club. The in the cafeteria, that ceiling is, I don't know, it's insane how tall. It's like 15 foot at least, and I get up there and change out ceiling tiles like it ain't no problem. But if I'm outside, count me out. I'm not
because you kind of see.
It's like the elements, I guess.
I went to when I was in Japan. We went to. They have a place like one of the highest, like the Space Needle almost.
Yeah.
And I went up to that one. That's inside, and on the ground they have like clear tiles, so you looking
straight down.
Yes, no. So I know for a fact it has nothing to do with being outside, inside. I'm up there walking. I can't even walk over.
That's like the Sears Tower in Chicago.
No.
They've got that one where you can go up against the glass and it leans you over.
Yeah, I've done that.
It'll move you. Yeah. And you're like leaning, and all you're thinking is
I'm
like,
fine right back here.
how quick is this going to crack?
Yeah, I'm going to be the one. I'm going to make the news.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we also have some fan submitted ones. Laura said she has a phobia of escalators and revolving doors.
That's interesting.
Tabitha, I work with Tabitha, so I know both of these. She has a phobia.
Tabitha who?
We'll just leave it.
Well, it was Emmett back when we were in school.
Okay.
It's Handley now. She has a phobia or fear of vomit. And we work with kids, so this every once in a while. And possums.
Possums?
Yeah. I don't know if that's a phobia or not.
I'm sure.
But the vomit one's real. I had an anonymous submission that I won't reveal, has a fear of little people.
Wow. I mean, that's a real
I've
thing.
heard of that too, yeah.
Hey, so
I
got some more. Go ahead.
This is funny. I mean, it's not, but it is.
Shout out to Creeper. Creeper loves little people.
So, fear of escalators. One year, I think it was my freshman year of high school. We go on the way to Fort Walton to play summer ball. Randy Depp is there. We stop in Alabama, and we get on the escalator. We're at a mall. And we're getting on this escalator. All of a sudden, Randy sits down on the escalators. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I just seen my life flash before my eyes. And I'm like, on the escalator? So he has a fear of escalators, too.
I need to roll that back because I remember the escalator fear. I'll have to check on in this with Laura. I wonder what that is. Is it the fact of the stairs that constantly move? Is that what's freaky about it to people, or is it the fact that maybe you'll get stuck? You know what I mean?
Caught up in one of
them. Caught up and maybe getting sucked up in there, which I think that happened.
Like
I've seen that happen.
The beginning and the end, like you're good in the middle, but those two, like getting on,
getting off, you're like making sure you're
it's
like.
It's the threshold. It's the getting on and off. I mean, look, if I'm holding a suitcase and I got stuff, I have this little bit of 5-second anxiety when it gets to be my turn. Because I'm like, man, if I miss a bag or something, then I cause a thing. And I've seen somebody fall down the escalators before by a bag has hit them, and it's just caused a domino effect. And that hurts when you hit them knees on them escalators.
Because they're sharp. Yeah.
They're scraping everything.
It's called escalophobia.
Escalophobia. I mean, hey, fair enough.
Shout out to Boogie.
Fear of possums is didelphophobia.
Hey,
it's a hard one to pronounce.
Hey, what's the fear of white people? What's it called? What's that called?
Just a black experience, I think. I think that's what it's called.
Unfortunately, Google does not give me a...
Blancophobia.
Gabby says that she has a fear of deep water. Emily has trypophobia, and that is the fear of, and my ex-wife had this too. I don't know what they're called. Those plants that have the holes.
Oh yes, hate that.
You know what I'm talking about?
What is it?
My sister and I
Venus
both have
flytrap?
that.
Oh,
It's
No, I'm getting tingling right now thinking about it. I hate.
It's a
that.
weird thing.
My mom will send my sister and I random pictures of that just to get us going sometimes.
What is it?
Hang on.
Let me show
A
you a
lotus
picture.
seed
I got
head?
it. I got it.
What's it called?
Yes.
Like that?
Yes.
Oh,
it.
God.
Let's see,
Yeah.
He showed a freaking photo. Hang on. I can't
Those
do it.
things.
It's a lotus seed head.
My ex-wife had it. Ben obviously has it. Emily.
I'm about to have
Emily
to go.
We'll move on.
It's the
No, no,
aversion,
no, it's
it's
just-
an aversion to the sight of repetitive patterns or clusters of small holes or bumps is what that
I
is
think
actually called.
The
or
repetitive
the
pattern doesn't
definition.
bother me because I like a good checkered pattern or a nice Burberry, but the holes with maybe something inside that hole that you can like pick. I don't know. I don't know, dude. It freaks me plumb out.
Fun thing, we've diagnosed each other on this.
Yeah, I feel a lot better after leaving here, guys. Thanks.
Tamara has
Same
acrophobia.
as expected, same day of
Yeah,
service.
yeah.
shout out to Lighthouse. And you must pay your bill before you leave.
I will say this is a very calm room. I like the color. It's surrounded by baseball. I like it.
Tamara has acrophobia. Jennifer has claustrophobia, which is a fear of enclosed spaces.
Yeah.
Not claustrophobia, but a fear of just
Yeah.
enclosed spaces.
this
We
room.
already talked about. I will read this because I thought it was funny. Whatever the fear of possums is, Tabitha sent that in our group, but she also responded on Facebook, so I already knew. But she sent that in our group, and Gabby responded directly to Tabitha and said, "I thought that said diabetes." I was about to say, "Me too." Got a fear of diabetes.
Fear of beatus.
The sugars.
Fear of beatus.
Got the
pretty
sugars.
Beatophobia, if you will.
No, I have a fear of drowning.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
I
that's
mean,
not one for you because you
I
hate
don't-
swimming.
Yeah, I don't think anybody wants
CJ
to drown.
drowned next to a pool last week.
Look, I don't
he
have
will
any.
lay next to it. He
Yeah,
won't
I
get
don't have
in
any issue with
He lived next
going
to it
out
last
to the
week.
lake or swimming or anything like that. But like the fear of dying by just being drowning and not being able to breathe.
I understand.
Because already dealing with
'Cause of
asthma.
asthma, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I've
Yeah.
had scares with that,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's it.
I
think
don't mind.
anybody
I
wants to
don't.
drown.
I'll do a lake as long as I got a life jacket on. Like the first time I went to the lake as an adult, I was worried the whole time. I was like, "Fuck." I mean, I don't swim. I mean, I swim, but I'm not the best. I don't float. I straight sink. I'm like the only person I know that can't tread water. I just drop.
I'm right there with you.
And so, like when we went,
unbuoyant.
they was like, here's a life jacket.
Yeah.
After that, your
You're
boy was
good.
good.
Well, yeah, that's being responsible.
Your boy was good.
You know, because you should.
But here's my. There's got to be something for fear of lakes too, because
Yeah. Fear
of lakes?
in the back of my mind, the whole time you're in the lake, you can't see your feet or nothing.
Completely agree.
It could be anything underneath you going
Plus,
on. down
lakes are
there.
creepier than oceans.
Yes.
And I'm a huge fan of the
Yeah.
ocean, but lakes, and I love the lake too, of course. But
Darker
I'm like
body
you
of
because
water.
you're like lake. You just think, man, there's some bodies under here. There's some weird lake creatures I don't even know about yet, and you can't see it.
There's a snapping turtle about
You
ready to
just-
take
yeah,
my
you
toe.
get different stuff. I know what's in it. We know a little bit of the ocean, but I at least know enough to respect it and to go, okay, I'm in a different world here. A lake? I don't know. I don't know
remember
why
I
it's
was
different.
floating at one point, and you know, like you said, that deep body of water, and then your foot grazes something. You're like, okay, what was that?
Yeah.
You have a choice to think that like maybe there was just a stick passing by, or what was that just grazed my foot? Right?
So
I
I-
can't see.
You never
it. I
know,
don't
good
where-
old Baron.
I'm not going under to find
So
out.
it's funny you bring that up. So I don't know how many of y'all watched Ozark.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
loved it.
So that lake that they used when they were filming, there's been several deaths. There's a city under that lake.
Oh, there's one in Dale Hollow.
Yeah, there's a city, but now they've had where they have several people where they've and there's you can find several different documentaries on YouTube where there's divers and stuff, and they go down there. It was like a racetrack
Yep.
and a whole city underneath.
No kidding. There's one.
Yeah.
Lake
Dale-
Cumberland,
there's-
Cumberland too.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
There's a whole town that they
Town.
flooded to make that lake, and there's still like stuff.
You can
down
dive
there.
that. It's really cool seeing the aerial view of that
Yeah.
from way above because obviously when you're in the lake you can't see it. but then above you can still see parts of it on clear days. I mean, that's eerie by itself, just to think, you know, that's down there.
Yeah, because if you're going down there, there's no telling what you're going to find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Waterworld.
All right, let's
one of his worst movies.
Yeah.
That's funny, but I still love it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
With the weird
absolutely
ears,
love it. Yes.
Slits on the back.
we're at 53 minutes right now.
Wow.
Oh, really?
54.
So let's give Chad his. Man, we're not going to get to the video game thing. I don't think we might.
We can skip
Well,
mine thing for
well,
the week.
What the hell?
No.
What the
I put in work.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying if that's the video game's going to be more fun.
We can
for
skip
everybody
my
else.
question this week and do it next week.
We will.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But we can, yeah.
All right, we'll take a break so Chad can study.
Hang on. What's the? I need the people need.
Well,
to
I
know
mean,
their
you just
country
cut me
first.
off mid-sentence when I was about to throw it out
Come
there.
He also
So
cut you off from
let,
your phobias.
let me restart. Fear of not having attention. That's what I. Yeah, we'll take a break so you can study your country this week. You want to give me a sound effect? Anybody? Hit. Was that you?
That was me.
Oh, I love it.
Your country this week is Iceland.
Icelandic
Can
water.
you
And
spell
you
it?
get
You see the look on his face?
And you get no points for spelling that shit.
I love ice. He's like, I love ice.
I like it.
Icelandic water.
I like it Sonic ice. It don't melt.
Are you Googling it before you spell it?
All right, go study, Chad. We'll take a break. Here's a word from our sponsor.
All right, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you get it all?
I don't know. He may have jumped.
You might have got it right. We're back.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're back. Hey, you're listening to QFF.
Work is hard.
All right.
Handsome Dan.
Captain
Yeah, yeah.
Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time. There. We were pretty wild back in your EPA.
Vicksburg and
It's Pittsburgh. Dale Praxton in the high school band. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a touch of it too.
See you, senor.
Tisms.
All right, Chad, are you ready?
We'll see.
No enthusiasm.
Alrighty. Let me find it here.
Last week was a bit of a downer.
This segment is brought to you by Smart.
Hey, but at least he'll be able to pronounce all these words this week.
We'll see.
Doubtful.
Yeah, that's true.
This first question will be the test.
All right.
I want you to tell him if he's right or wrong.
Okay.
Question by question.
All right.
But keep up with how many he
Yeah,
gets right. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Question number 1 in the quiz of Iceland.
Okay.
I was about to read the instructions. Circle the correct answer. What is the capital city of Iceland? Is it A? Here we go. Reykjavik?
Oh,
Shit. Reykjavik?
oh, shit.
Good enough.
REJKVI.
No, that's
Okay.
incorrect.
No.
Huh?
You have to let him finish.
Reykjavik? A. Akureyri? C.
ABE.
Iglastor? Or D. Icebergville?
I'm going to go with A.
Ding. Correct. That is correct.
I tried to remember how to spell Reykjavik, but I'm like, no.
All right. Question number 2. What is Iceland famous for having more than anywhere else in Europe? A. Volcanoes. B. Glaciers. C. Hot springs. D. Angry puffins with glasses. Sunglasses. What is puffins?
Which one was glaciers?
B.
B.
Let's do B.
Hot
Let's
springs.
do B.
I knew all three. Well, I talked about all three.
Correct answer was volcanoes. Question number
Volcanoes.
3. We got some more words here. Question number 3. What is the name of the Icelandic parliament? One of the oldest in the world. A. They've got letters I don't even know. Okay, you just say that. Alpajingi.
So, I'm gonna run back on that just for Chad's sake.
Alpanji.
Okay.
B. Storting it. Anybody else want to read these off?
I do.
Be my guest.
I do.
C. Riksdag. Or D. The Council of Viking Karaoke.
It's A or B.
I can. There's no
want the
answer
knife.
here.
Let me look.
Question
Yeah.
number 3.
Thought the
Number
thing
3.
said, it sounded like he said Rick's dad.
It's like, wait, Rick's dad?
It's probably
Rick?
It's probably like
Ricky
Rick.
Vaughn.
That's John Westerfield.
Dancing Rick. Give the heater, Rick.
B.
Incorrect.
What was it? A.
It was A.
I knew it was A or B. Damn it.
Albingi.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Which of these animals is commonly found in Iceland? A. Polar bears. B. Reindeer. C. Arctic foxes. Or D. Flying llamas.
I'm going to say Arctic foxes.
So C is your answer? That is correct.
Hey,
Ding.
2.
Yeah.
Question number 5. What is Iceland's national language? A. Icelandic. B. Danish. C. Norwegian. D. Ancient Elvish.
A.
That is correct.
All right. Now you're rolling.
He's on a
Two
roll.
3 out of 5.
2 in a row.
3 out of 5.
Which renewable energy source powers much of Iceland? Geothermal energy is A. B. Wind energy. C. Solar energy. D. Giant hamster wheels.
Hamster wheels.
What was A again?
Geothermal energy.
A.
That is correct.
3 in a row.
Ding.
He's 4
Here
of
we
6,
go.
ladies
Here
and
we
gentlemen.
go.
He's rolling.
What is the approximate population of Iceland? 370,000, 1.2 million, 5 million, or 12, plus a few trolls?
A.
That is correct.
4 in a row.
5 out of 7.
It's getting hot.
He's feeling good.
Bruh.
He's feeling good.
He's on fire.
He's on fire.
He's warming up.
There you go. That's
He's warming up.
That was 2 in a row. 3 you got on fire, right? Shout out to
NBA Jam.
90s video game.
Yes.
There you go.
8. Question 8. Which famous singer is from Iceland? A. Bjork. B. Adele. C. Shakira. Or I winked and did the thing. And D. The Yodeling Yeti.
the yodeling Yeti. D.
What?
Incorrect.
You really want to go with that?
Bjork. A. Everything feels like it's A today.
It is. The last
That
4
is
has been A.
Yes.
The last 4 has
That
been
is
A.
correct.
That is really funny, though, the yodeling Yeti.
You.
I think Shakira being on the list is funny.
That is
Right.
It's quite funny.
She
too.
said it.
Her hips don't
Whenever,
lie.
wherever. All right, question number 9. What is the Blue Lagoon?
I don't know. You tell
The
us.
Lagoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a T-shirt.
I don't know. Blue Lagoon.
Yeah.
Brooke Shields.
Yes,
Lou
please.
LeBlune.
Yes, please. Brooke Shields.
Question number 9.
Okay.
What is the Blue Lagoon in Iceland? A geothermal spa? A glacier? A mountain range? A secret base for mermaids?
A.
That is correct.
Oh, dang.
5 straight was been
yeah.
A.
6.
Just saying.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Last question.
The man is 7 of 9.
What is the traditional Icelandic dish? A. Hakari, which
Just
is
say A.
fermented shark. B. Fish and chips. C. Kimchi. Or D. Viking pizza with lava sauce.
Just say A.
B.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You are incorrect.
What's the answer?
It was
Is
A.
A.
Told you.
Look at the
I thought eventually.
look at the answer sheet.
That is weird.
There
All
was
A's, 1 C.
one sec. So
7 out of 10 ain't bad.
70%.
Yeah.
it's a great job,
I
man.
didn't get a bonus today.
Because you
No.
motherfucker,
We told
if you
you.
can't spell Iceland.
Iceland.
I could have pronounced it.
Damn it.
How do you pronounce Iceland?
Yeah, he's coming over there now.
Pronunciation.
You can if you can spell Reykjavik correctly, we'll give you
Oh yeah,
bonus
yeah.
points.
Spell the capital.
R.
Hang on, let me.
I got it. I've got it right here.
Okay, you spell Stojakovic.
You got R.
Yeah.
R is correct.
Page.
J.
Nope, incorrect. You're done.
You missed it.
Wow, how is it spelled?
REYKJAVIK.
Yeah. Y'all can eat my
Reykjavik. Eat your Reykjavik.
Y'all can eat my lunch. Eat my lunch. Shout out to KFC. I had the famous bowl last night. Fantastic.
Nice.
Took a picture of it. Love the famous bowl. You wouldn't like it because they all touch each other.
Could not do it.
Do you like the famous bowl?
Love it.
Jamal can't do it.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like the famous? Do you like to get down with the famous bowl?
I've never had the famous bowl.
What?
What is? I mean,
It's
tell-
mashed potatoes, corn, gravy, and chicken.
You know? Oh yeah,
With some
I would get down with that.
cheese.
I wouldn't eat it, but I mean, I would eat it if that makes sense.
I think your wife doesn't like it.
She doesn't. She there's a bowl at Chick-fil-A for breakfast she likes.
I'm pretty sure she said that.
Some kind of scramble.
KFC don't compare to Chick-fil-A.
In what
For all
way?
you KFC listeners.
Chick-fil-A is awesome.
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna say KFC over Chick-fil-A.
heck no.
And I was
Teo has beef with.
I
with
have
KFC.
beef with KFC. Okay, yeah, we're on the same page
What's your
here.
beef,
I was like-
Teo? What's your beef?
Teo went on a
Chick-fil-A is-
whole thing about
A
it
KFC rant.
early on in the show.
What's your beef with KFC?
He had to wait forever for
I
his.
had to wait 40 minutes.
Nah, that's not. My beef is
You shouldn't have to wait
those
40
Chicken
minutes.
Littles, dog.
Well, yeah, I mean, they went away from the old school Chicken Littles.
When
but
they took them old school
Talking about
Chicken
the
Littles
nibblers?
off the menu.
me and Mo's in that Blue Mobile, boy.
Is that buffet still in there?
I don't even know. I don't even
No,
go
I
in there
don't,
no
I don't
more.
think so.
What?
I think they had to get rid of it.
I don't even have
That was the only thing they
Well,
had.
remember, they got closed down not too long ago for health
they're-
code violations.
Yeah.
They're
That's
open
right.
again.
I
Yeah,
think
I know, but-
people have had feathers in their chicken before.
I
that,
did
seriously.
see
I've
where
got
Gordon
somebody
Melton had
said
feathers in his
that-
chicken.
Gordon
Yeah.
Melton on my
This is
wing.
serious.
I don't know if
disappointing.
it's local, but I did see a meme or something somewhere saying that the Pizza Hut buffet is coming back.
I think I've heard
That's
rumblings
location
about
to
that.
location.
Yeah. Okay. So I did see that.
Hey, it wouldn't Glasgow. It could happen.
Yeah.
Could happen.
It could happen.
In the words of
PJ. JP.
That was like a mainstay of
JP,
Pizza Hut.
Angels of the Alphabet.
Yeah. On a
Thank you.
Sunday afternoon.
God's thumbnail.
No, I remember when we were in high school, we had when Gaddy's was there.
Mr. Gaddy,
Oh,
dog.
I had Gaddy's in Louisville.
Gaddy
a couple
Land
weeks ago.
too. But
Yes,
we had to,
dude.
There's one
Gaddy
in
Land.
Gaddy's,
Anytime-
Gaddy's in Campbellsville.
all you could eat.
Anytime
About to have one here.
that we
Some
got
of the best birthday parties.
Not a buffet.
yes,
Yeah, birthday party.
anytime we would get an interception on defense, Coach Royce would take the whole secondary to Gaddy's.
I like it.
And we would tear this place up.
You remember a place called? You might remember this. Vet Subs.
Yes.
Yes.
Remember
I
that?
remember that.
Yep.
Jay Brewer owned that place.
Yep,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
did.
It was down there across. It's
Was it where Cinema to Go was?
Yeah.
It was for a minute. It was okay. I don't know. It used to be. I drive by it all the time. There's a place where it used to be right across from Big Lots, but not like right across from Big Lots. But there used to be like a small dealership.
Yeah,
Still-
yeah,
that car
yeah.
dealership's
Is it still there?
Yeah,
Okay,
it is there.
it was there.
Sell a lot of trucks.
I think.
I don't
If I remember, because we used to go there after ball games, and then he moved it into where Cinema to Go was.
Okay.
Shout out to I see Jay
Shout out to Jay Brewer.
all the time.
Yeah, it's just a rando
And
thing.
I've
isn't
been
it?
out. I've been out 3 times, and Jay's been out, and he's paid my tab all 3 times.
He's a good fella.
Love him.
Yeah,
Absolutely love him.
Big news coming to Case City. Jamal and I talked about this on the way over here this morning. There's a new pub and kitchen that is
Yes.
officially opening tomorrow called Porter's.
They are
in
based
Case
out of
City.
Frankfurt.
Based out of Frankfurt.
Yes.
Porter's?
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Spelled P-O-U-R, right?
Pour.
Porters.
So I'll have
like
to
it.
visit that establishment.
Have any of y'all eat at the
Atomic
Atomic
Kitchen
Kitchen in Bowling Green yet?
Good game. No, I've heard it looks cool though.
What is it?
Atomic Kitchen.
No.
It's got an 80s vibe to it.
Yeah. They also have a new wing place in Bowling Green. Did we talk about this in the group chat?
You mentioned
You
it.
mentioned it.
Yeah. Well, I would need to try it. I don't even remember the name of it
Me
right
either.
now. Anyway, let's get into this bracket, but
Yep.
real quick, I've got a quote this week. Okay? You know that I'm a big lyrics guy.
Yes, me
it's
too.
my main focus. I have 2 tattoos that are of lyrics on my body. So lyrics are important to me. So I want to read you some of my favorite. Just a snapshot of it, okay? Bald head scallywag.
Ain't got no hair in back.
Ain't got no hair in back. Gelled up, weaved up. Your hair is messed up. Just wanted to say that this morning.
Appreciate that,
But
man.
the best, yeah, the best lyric on here is, oh man, where's it at? It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it does.
No, it didn't. Oh, ain't no thing. Eat a chicken wing. Got some gold teeth. At the club, trying to shake that thing. Try and get peace. Chicken, always into some dumb shit. Should have paid your light bill. You bought an outfit.
Stay at
Is
your
that
mammy's house.
is that
Stay
Hemingway?
At your mammy house.
Yes,
Keep
it
a
is.
smart
That's
mouth.
Ernest. That's so Ernest, right?
I think
That's the
it's,
last thing he did before he died.
actually, I think it's Mark Twain.
Mark
bro.
Twain. He was
Yeah, I
turning
think
the
it's Mark
page,
Twain,
man, and then he passed.
Actually,
Is that Project Pat?
Yep.
this is what Huckleberry Finn was saying to his friend Tom Sawyer.
Tom
Tom
Sawyer.
Sawyer.
Yeah.
Also a great movie, Huck Finn, Tom Sawyer.
Oh,
Project
yes.
Pat.
JTT.
Project Pat. Chicken head. Chicken.
Yeah, you
Sorry,
like
guys.
my
I have a
ounce.
thing now where I randomly laugh like Pee Wee Herman. I'm watching that documentary.
It's all right. Well,
It's good.
What?
Oh,
No,
you
I'm
said it's
saying,
all right.
no. You said sorry.
I
I'm
love
saying
me
it's
some
all right.
Pee Wee.
I do
Pee-wee's
too,
Playhouse.
Pee Wee's Playhouse, Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Man. Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Sorry.
Big top.
Big top Pee-wee.
Big top
I
Pee
said
Wee.
Herman.
He said, I love me some Pee Wee.
That's good. That's good.
All right, it's time to jump into the sitcom bracket.
Yes.
Let's do it.
A little bit of 80s, 90s centric bracket.
This is
I think
gonna be
that's
good,
fair.
I think.
I think it will be good.
Depends
And
on how this matchups be falling.
I
Facts.
had Chat GTP,
Yeah.
as
Not
Chad
Chad.
says.
Yeah.
Chad GTP.
Chad, GTP.
do these matchups. So I had 0 part in this one.
Okay.
But I feel good about it. There's some really good matchups. I'll say that after I've
Did
looked
you
at
just put in the teams
yeah,
and let it do it?
Yep, exactly.
How are we doing a tiebreaker?
We'll flip
Flip
a coin.
Nice.
Got it.
Virtual.
Anybody
coin.
go?
I got Google has one.
It'd be nice to hear the.
I've got change in the car, but I ain't on right.
You ain't got no change in this piece. Ain't nobody paying nickels or quarters.
Change is a thing of the past.
All right. Anyway, we can tell Siri to flip a coin.
Change.
First
in my-
matchup. Are you ready?
Yes.
We're gonna find out real quick. We got the Cosby Show versus Home Improvement.
Oh,
We know where Chad's going.
I know where the first two are going. Ben, you start, and we'll go this way.
This is a no-brainer. Home Improvement.
Okay. Chad?
Home Improvement.
Home Improvement.
Most?
Cosby Show. Shit.
Home Improvement.
Ain't no black people in the home. Improvement.
I would have voted for Cosby Show too, but Home Improvement moves on.
Wade was all about Rudy.
Yeah.
I was all about Rudy.
Rudy.
I was constipated one time. I know
I
it's
gotta see where this goes.
I know that's an odd way to start. Okay,
I was about Vanessa.
but this is a true story. I was constipated one time as a little kid, probably 4 or 5 years old. Okay, the Cosby Show was about to come on. We watched that as a family. I was still sitting on the toilet, and Mom was like, "You're gonna miss Rudy," and I said, "Not Rudy," and I got it
Not
done.
Rudy.
She helped.
He pushed it out.
Rudy
Theo.
made me duty.
Theo. Wow.
cockroach.
Next matchup, you start this time. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air versus Doogie Howser, MD.
Easy. Fresh Prince.
Matthew.
Fresh Prince Bel-Air.
Jamisa.
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince.
I got Fresh Prince.
Yep.
It's clean
Fresh
sweep.
Prince on that.
First
Clean sweep.
Sweet.
We need Chad to make a sweeping noise every time.
Mr. Miyagi. Teach me you know how to sweep.
Wax.
Teach me how to Dougie.
Really?
No.
Teach me how to Doogie.
Not loud enough.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Everybody love me.
Everybody love it. Everybody love it. You ain't messing with my Dougie. Okay, next matchup, Matthew. Martin versus Blossom.
Martin.
Most
Hands
Martin.
down.
Easy.
CJ.
Martin.
Me. Blossom. Martin.
Like, don't
Martin.
Martin. Yeah.
Clean
Next
sweep.
2 in a row.
Yeah, oh yeah, Martin.
Jamos.
Jamos.
Thank
That's
you.
what Kyle Johnson used to call me.
Jamos.
Jamos.
KJ.
My cousin.
All right, next matchup, Family Matters versus Full House. Jamal.
Family Matters.
CJ.
Family Matters.
Urkel.
Yeah.
Family Matter.
Full House.
Ooh.
Family Matters. Yeah.
Give me Urkel.
Yeah. I like
Jamat.
Urkel.
We'll do the Urkel.
5-1. Odd man
I
out.
did like Full House.
Jamat.
Full House. A lot of Beach Boys. A lot of Elvis in Full House.
Joey Gladstone.
Yeah.
Jim Cornette.
Shout out Alanis Morissette this morning.
That's right. Yeah.
You.
You.
Jesse
Sean-
Katsopoulos.
The short.
We didn't do your segment.
It's okay. We can skip it this week. Do this.
Chauncey, The Wonder Years versus Growing Pains.
Ooh, this is a matchup.
I'm going to go Growing Pains.
It's not a matchup. Wonder Years.
It is a good matchup.
Sorry. Wonder Years. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Wonder Years, but I do like Growing Pains.
Matt, he likes the Growing Pains.
Show me that smile.
I don't know what that means.
That's
That's
Growing
your theme
Pains.
song. Growing Pains. Show me that smile. Oh, show me that smile.
I'm going with Winnie in the Wonder Years. I crushed on her.
Winnie Cooper? Are you you kidding me? Winnie Cooper.
Hey, butthead.
You know who the voice was who did the narration on Wonder Years? This is a random fact.
Yes, I do. But
Yeah,
I
the guy from
forgot.
Home Alone.
Daniel Stern.
Yeah, Daniel Stern. Yeah.
Yeah.
Marv.
Really? I did not know.
Yeah.
Hey, listen to me. The part in
City
Home Alone
Slickers?
2
Yeah.
when they throwing the bricks down there. And
Oh,
it
that's
bust-
the best.
It is. Listen.
Harry.
Yes, I absolutely lose my shit, even though I can't see.
The first
just
one.
listening to it.
It's the
I
first
still
one. They
lose
put that
my
spider
shit.
on his nose, dog, and that scream.
I
yeah.
like when he throws him at the keeper. He goes, "Suck brick, kid."
Yeah.
I can't wait till Christmas time. You can get to a Christmas
Yes,
movie
yes.
thing. I want to make a T-shirt that says that "Suck brick, kid."
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
Put that in my Sonny
Put
and
that.
Stoke
That's what I was
Christmas
going to
notes.
say. Yes.
Only a few will get it.
All right, next matchup
to you.
starts back to Ben. No, starts with me.
Yeah,
Starts with me. Sorry. Coach versus Perfect Strangers. I'm going with Coach.
I'll do Coach. I like
Craig T. Nelson.
Craig T. Nelson, and Dick Van Dyke's brother was on there.
Jerry.
Jerry.
I loved Coach, but I'm going to give Balky some love.
Yeah, I'm giving Balky love, too.
Me too.
Balky
Perfect
for me,
Strangers.
too.
Oh, the Bartakamas comes in for the win. Look, Wade's already over. He got that first huff. And he's like, this is terrible.
Shout out to Patrick Starfish because he was also on Coach. The voice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, back to you, Ben. Webster versus Night Court.
I'm just gonna. This is gonna be a toss up for me because none of those were really in the wheelhouse. But I do remember seeing more of Night Court.
Okay. Chad.
Man, I loved Webster when I was a kid, but I'm going to go with Night Court. It's funny.
Didn't they just reboot that?
They did.
Yeah.
They already got
That's what I
canceled.
was
3 seasons.
Yeah.
Melissa Roch from Big Bang was the judge.
Gotcha.
I'm Webster. I mean, I enjoyed Night Court, but Webster,
Yeah.
my guy.
Webster.
Night Court.
Webster.
Night Court.
Webster for sure.
She, Jerry?
Night Court.
It's down to Wade.
Yeah, I'm going Night Court.
No.
All right, next matchup, Chad. Roseanne versus Mr. Belvedere.
Roseanne.
Okay.
I knew it was
Belvedere.
going that way.
Most.
Roseanne.
Both him and Chad with
Mr. Belvedere.
long pauses.
I'm going Roseanne.
Harmonica, baby, Roseanne.
Yeah.
Harmonica Baby. All right, now we're on
Beautiful
the
baby.
east side of the bracket.
Fair East Side High.
Fair East Side.
Yeah.
No,
It's Teo.
Dale.
Wayans Brothers, or Wayans Bros, actually, versus Dinosaurs.
We're brothers.
We're
happy and we're singing and we're colored. Do
Give
do
me-
do.
Give me a high five.
Give me the Wayne Bros.
Yes. Facts. Pops. Bang, bang, bang.
Wayne Bros.
Yeah, me too.
Wayne.
There you go.
Nice.
Subcategories.
Nice.
Who's your favorite Wayne?
Marlon.
There's 27 of them.
I'm
Yeah.
Damon. Major Payne.
Yeah, he was.
Blank Man.
Major
Yes.
Blank Man. Yes.
Blank Man.
Blank Man.
It's a movie that can't be made today.
No. A lot of their stuff can't. I did hear they were doing another scary movie.
Really?
Because they lost the franchise.
Yeah.
And then they made like 10 movies without him. Now they've got it back. Anyway.
Brother
I did hear
Man.
that too.
Yeah. I need to watch Blank Man. It's got David Allen Greer in it.
I've got
Yes.
I've got the DVD at home.
Guaranteed.
In a box.
Other man.
In a
Ain't
tote.
gonna guarantee it.
Jamos.
Jamos.
Wings versus Alf.
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 Yeah, Alf.
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 Nice. Love Alf. Serger.
Stroke.
MacGyver versus Punky Brewster.
Oh,
MacGyver.
no. Damn.
I'm going MacGyver.
MacGyver.
Man, Punky was hot back in the day. I love MacGyver. She was hot back in the day.
We don't have any more
I'm going
Punkies in this
MacGyver.
world.
I'm going to MacGyver. I love MacGyver.
All of that
That's on my
just
list.
MacGyver.
Punky was hot, man. She was hot. Jamal knows she was hot back in the day.
Keep pulling
Soleil
up.
I'm
Moon
working on
Fry.
She is hot
Okay.
now.
Yes.
I don't know that she was hot when she was 12.
But
So
we
weird
were
thing to
the
say.
same age.
Yeah.
We were the same age, so it was cool.
Yeah.
Y'all saw that move he just did, right? Yeah. Jamal.
I mean-
tried to shimmy. Who are you voting for? I already said it. You didn't.
I did. I said MacGyver.
No, I didn't count it. Jamal?
It depends on the sweep right here.
Just for the sweet purposes, I'll say MacGyver, but I love
He
Punky.
wanted
I
to give
did
some
too.
love.
CJ's pulling up Punky. Get a good
I
picture.
love-
Yeah.
Heavily influenced.
I'm working on it.
Her name's like Soleil or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Soleil Moon Fry.
Yes.
There you go.
That's interesting.
Tism. There it is.
Love her.
There's how hot she was. For a second.
No, that's a
love,
very
love,
young picture.
She's so hot.
And I was that age.
That's literally from the show.
I was that age, so I thought she was hot.
Okay.
Mr.
Right.
Bombastic.
Yeah.
Who starts this one?
I think it's CJ.
No,
CJ just started with MacGyver.
So it's Wade.
Oh,
Wade.
It's me.
Wade,
It's me.
yeah.
Married with Children versus the Dukes of Hazzard.
Ooh, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt Scoop.
That's gonna hurt my feelings.
Yeah, I'm going Married with Children. For obvious reasons.
Married with Children. Can't beat the Bundy, man.
Facts.
They just jumped that car in E-Town.
Kelly.
I got
It wasn't in E-Town.
Somerset, correct?
Somerset, wherever, yeah.
Pokai.
Dukes Hazard. I'm not gonna let it get swept.
Pokai. Give me the.
I love
Children.
Yeah, that's not a fair matchup.
I didn't hear you.
Married with Children.
Okay. Jamal?
Married with Children.
Same. Married with Children.
Almost got swept.
Yeah.
I did love
I very
the Dukes.
easily
I love
could have
the
voted
Dukes.
with Married
I like the
with Children.
Dukes movie they put out.
Yeah.
Bonbon.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Of course you do. Who doesn't? Jessica Simpson's in it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
before
it's
she
good.
just. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who directed that too? Random fact: Jay Chandrasekhar, who did the Super Troopers. He's part of the Super Troopers comedy group.
Really?
He directed that movie.
That's a
Sweet.
fantastic.
So when you-
That's an underrated.
Oh my
comedy.
god, that's my kind of stuff right there.
Yeah,
but when you
same.
watch Dukes of Hazzard, you can see little bits of that, and I'm like, of course he directed. It's awesome. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry.
So, fun fact about Dukes of Hazzard, like, I didn't care about the Confederate flag. I loved the General Lee.
Yeah.
I loved that show.
Yeah.
So,
And
That
if
was
you
like
ever
the
watched
first
it, how
like
did you not look at
country boy
Daisy?
rebellious.
Yeah.
Just like you can get into mischief and
I just liked it because they couldn't open their doors.
yeah,
They had to get in through the window.
Yeah.
yeah, slide on that hood.
Yes.
Chad had the aluminum lunchbox with a thermos.
That's worth a lot of money now.
I was gonna say, I wish I
Cycle
had one
back
in
in the day.
pristine
Big wheel.
condition
I had the
with
six.
the thermos.
I had the $6 million man.
Yes.
Ted
I had-
DiBiase.
I had him, dog.
Him and IRS.
Lee Majors, man.
Lee Majors was about
That's what lunchbox I
the
had.
stunt man. He had that, big, that truck.
All right, next matchup, Benjamin. You get to start this one.
Okay.
The rest of these are tough. Well, besides one. Anyway, Seinfeld versus Saturday Night Live. We're just talking about the '90s Saturday Night Live.
Oh, okay.
Farley.
I'm gonna go SNL.
Will Ferrell.
SNL. And dadgummit, I love Seinfeld too. That's freaking hard.
I'm not gonna let it get swept. I'm gonna do Seinfeld.
It wasn't gonna get swept.
I'm going Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Most.
Seinfeld.
Oh, okay.
I love Seinfeld.
We have our first tie because I'm Seinfeld.
Okay. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
So Seinfeld
wait,
was
yeah.
up top, right?
Yeah, Seinfeld
Okay, so-
is heads.
Okay, here we go.
I was in the pool.
Tails.
Let's flip it. It is heads.
Shrinkage. Shrinkage.
Honestly, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. me
No, I mean,
I'm
What
not
is it?
mad at that.
No.
What won it?
Seinfeld.
I almost debated taking SNL off, but I didn't really have another good option.
It's a show. I mean,
Yeah, I know. It's a
You
variety
could put
show,
designing women on there.
though. I
and it-
should have put designing.
Is Knight Rider on there?
No.
18.
Yep.
that was a good one, too.
Did it? That's a cool
What
intro.
are you, right?
That's to me.
Drew Carey show versus Who's the Boss?
I'm the same dilemma. Like, I thought Drew Carey show was much better, but Alyssa Milano was hot.
Go with your gut.
I've determined how Chad rates his shows.
Off of
To say,
hotness.
in this matchup, it's how I'm
I don't
rating
know if
this
he's going with his gut on this one.
one. You got to listen.
I'm going Who's the
You might
Boss.
be going a little bit lower.
Who's the Boss?
Might be going a little bit
Alyssa
lower.
Milano versus Mimi. Who you got?
Who's the Boss? Yeah.
Who's the boss?
Who's the boss?
Who's the boss?
Is that y'all's votes, or y'all
Yes.
just
Yeah.
repeating?
No.
No, we're voting.
Yeah.
Hit it. Angela. Listen, pull up Alyssa Milano. Please.
Yes.
Now or then?
Any of them. I didn't really know.
Any of them.
You.
Stroke
Matthew.
number 2.
Matthew.
Second stroke.
Small Wonder, because you said it,
I did.
versus Step by Step. Oh, baby.
Step by step, day by day by day.
Dang. Well,
It's
since
taken
I said it,
insanely
yeah,
long.
I'm going to go Small Wonder just because I had mentioned it.
All
I'll
right.
give some love to the robot.
Suzanne Summers.
Yeah, baby.
Step by step.
Their leg workout video.
Yeah.
Thigh Master.
Give me that roller coaster intro.
Thigh Master.
Step by step.
Yeah. Cody.
He said thigh master. That's not.
That's what she did.
Boners to bone.
Thigh Master.
Oh, who are we at? Jamal?
Get your most.
This may be one of the toughest ones. Matchups.
Say by the Bell versus who?
There's your girl. Man, make her bigger.
He said blow it up.
Jamal, Saved by the Bell versus Friends.
Saved by the Bell.
Dang.
I mean, I
Saved
like
by the Bell.
Friends, but
That
Saved
is,
by the Bell.
I'm going Friends.
that is friggin' tough, but probably more childhood memories Saved by the Bell. That's daggum tough.
Friends.
So we got 3 Say by the Bell, 2 Friends.
Go on. Let the coin decide.
Saved by the Bell
Fate
college
decide.
years.
Oh, the college years. Yeah, this is old school. Get you some.
Charmed.
Leather pants.
Charmed, yes.
I want this to be a coin toss. I'm going to go Friends.
Yeah.
I want it to be a coin
I don't.
toss.
I
It's hard. It's
feel
hard.
bad for you.
All right.
Feel bad for you in that match. Which one's heads?
The top
That one?
Heads.
The one with head on it?
The one with.
Saved by the Bell it is.
Friends forever. Yes,
Always will be friends.
Yes, we talking about
Rest in peace, Screech.
Yeah.
and Vin Schnupp.
Old
Dustin
Screecher.
Diamond.
Dustin
Vin
Diamond.
Schnupp.
He did some adult stuff for a
He
while,
did.
didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, he did.
He broke in.
All right, second round. He broke it.
He was on that show on VH1 where the has-beens
Yep.
in the house.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
The
about.
weight loss show.
And he was an asshole on that show.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
him and what's his face from Charles in Charge.
Charles in charge. I
Bono.
forgot about that.
Scott Bono.
No, it wasn't Scott Baio.
I mean, Bayo.
It was the other one. CJ. Charles in Charge cast. I can't think of the guy's name. He-
Hang on. He's about to pull it up.
Yeah.
Scott Baio's friend. I mean, I can't.
Bonus to
Talking
bone.
about Buddy Limbeck,
Yes.
Limp, buddy, limp.
Okay.
Willie
Ames.
Willie Ames, yeah.
That's the guy. He was on there, and he was
They won.
fighting the dude. He wanted to fight on there all the time. Going
That
off.
was an odd show.
It's called Celebrity Fit Club.
Yes.
Yes.
Celebrity Fit Club.
That's exactly what it was.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Second round. Home Improvement versus The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I assume this is me starting.
I'm pointing at
'cause
you,
were
yes.
Hardly. I'm going to go Fresh Prince.
Oh. I hate Tim Allen and Will Smith. But I gotta be honest, and I shout out to my Republican friends, but I like Home Improvement.
So what did Tim Allen do to you? Home Improvement.
Yeah. Home Improvement.
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince.
Totally,
Flip
y'all
it.
can't be thinking about Wilson right now.
The beach ball? Yeah. Oh, the
No,
volleyball?
The neighbor.
The one that you only saw.
Tell you who's in a lot of trouble is Brad.
Yeah, he is.
That man's got a record.
Prison time.
Chad's
He
cousin, Brad.
Not Brad Settle.
I was researching here. Sorry.
But
I guess
He is in
we need a
some.
coin.
He is in some stuff.
he's gone off the deep end, though.
He really did,
All right, here we
man. He got weird out there.
Yeah.
You know.
Let's get weird.
Tails.
Remember
It's
him in
Fresh
that movie
Prince of
First
Bel-Air.
Kid? You ever see the movie First Kid with Sinbad?
Yeah.
Yes.
And Brad played the
Yes.
little punk
He
kid
always
in
played
school.
and he got laid out by a kid.
That checks out now,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Anytime I hear
But then it-
Sinbad, I think
Fast and the
of-
Furious Tokyo Drift.
Hang on.
Hold
just
on,
a
hold
second.
on.
This is important. Dustin Diamond's sex tape that he released.
Oh, we're on this?
Do you want to know the name of his sex tape?
I cannot wait.
It's called Screeched, Saved by the Smell.
Are you serious?
Yeah, serious. It was released in 2006, by the
Will
way.
you see if you can
Well,
find
we're
that?
going to have to get a copy, number one. But number two,
Videos.com.
I am on Chad's internet.
Why?
So that's-
Let's open up a private
Is
browser.
there a, do we have a box office on that? How'd that perform?
Look up IMDb that.
Say, that's gross.
This is a me, right? All right. Martin versus Family Matters.
Oh my God.
Family Matters for me.
Oh my
Just because I watched it more.
Yeah, I'm probably the same reason Family Matters.
Martin.
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 That was quick. Good job, guys. Next matchup.
There was a time where I watched Martin every single
This one's
night.
not going to be
It's
quick.
on Netflix. I watch it often.
Yep.
Go to sleep to it.
Go to sleep. Oh.
And Seinfeld.
Benjamin. The Wonder Years versus Perfect Strangers.
Wonder Years.
Hate Perfect
What
Strangers
would
got to
you
go,
do
but Wonder Years.
if I sang
Yeah, Wonder
out of
Years.
tune?
Come on.
Wonder Years.
Wonder Years.
Hit it. I love it. Oh, you.
Okay.
Night Court versus Roseanne. This is not that hard.
Roseanne.
Night Court.
Roseanne.
Night Court.
Roseanne.
Roseanne.
Yuck.
It's harder than I thought. Back in the East. The Wayans, where were we at? You?
Tail.
Matthew?
Yeah, it's Tail.
Yeah.
You good?
Good.
You mad at me?
Jamat. Come on, Jamat.
Wayans Bros versus Alf.
Dang.
Don't fuck this up.
Watch me. Watch me.
Whip.
Dang. I love both, but I got to roll with Alf.
Wayans Brothers.
Alf.
Alf.
Wayans.
Wayans.
Flip it.
What's his?
Wayans.
Okay.
It's hits.
It's heads.
Wayans moving on.
Right.
Fucked
I'm good with it.
all
I was
up.
good with it either way.
Fucked it all up.
Alf departs this earth again. Cliffhanger. Jamal. MacGyver versus Married with Children.
Ooh.
Mac.
Married with Children.
Married with Children.
Married with Children.
MacGyver.
MacGyver.
Flip it.
What's
Good
his?
matchups.
Heads.
MacGyver.
Max moving on.
Christina Applegate, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel you, but still,
Bud.
he take a paper.
What was the
clip.
dog's name again?
Hey, take that chewing gum wrapper in a paper clip.
Yeah.
Make a bomb out of it. You're like,
Yeah.
what
He
the
would.
hell?
He would.
Facts.
CJ. Seinfeld versus Who's the Boss?
Seinfeld.
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 All right, Mo. You got to go Alyssa Seinfeld.
What?
Yeah, what?
You got to go Alyssa Seinfeld.
Well, I said you got to go Alyssa.
You gotta go. She's out.
Oh.
She's out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I
Seinfeld.
misunderstood. Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Hit it.
Easily.
Hit it.
The dog's name was Buck.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
That's the name of the
Appreciate
little
you coming
kid
back.
too, wasn't it?
Bud.
Wait,
Bud
It was Bud. It was the
the
son.
boy.
And I knew the dog started with a B, too.
what's the
Bud.
little kid's name? The little blonde-headed kid that they got.
In what
neighbor?
show?
I thought they had a little kid at one point.
The neighbor had a kid, I thought.
There was Todd. I mean, no, there was Marcy and the on Married with Children.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought they had a little kid
Is
at
it
one
Marcy
point.
or Darcy?
Darcy. It was Darcy.
Yeah, it was Darcy.
And what was the guy's name? There were two different guys.
Yeah.
One of them, he plays in
Steve.
Shrinking.
Steve.
I love him.
Steve, yeah, Steve. Yeah, the one from
Steve
Revenge
Darcy.
of the Nerds.
Revenge of the Nerds. That's what I'm talking about.
Her name was
His
Marcy.
name is
Marcy Darcy.
But didn't they have a
Jefferson.
kid? Didn't
Jefferson.
they have a kid?
Yes, Jefferson
Darcy.
Jefferson Darcy.
Yeah.
Jefferson.
Did they have a kid?
I don't
Neighbors?
I
know.
can't remember.
I don't know. I'm looking.
I was thinking they had a
Did you
blonde
start
headed
that?
kid, but maybe.
Yeah.
Last matchup in the second round.
Ted McDaniel or something, I think is his name.
McGinley.
McGinley, thank you, yeah.
There it is.
Love
Ted
that guy.
McKinley, yeah.
Step by Step versus Saved by the Bell.
Who's this?
Mine. I'm going Saved by the Bell.
Dadgummit. I guess Saved by the Bell.
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 Hit it.
There you go. You catching on.
Slowly. But surely.
All right. We're in the Elite Eight. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air versus Martin.
It's almost time for Facebook.
Fresh
Live.
Prince, I think. Yeah.
Martin.
Fresh Prince.
Martin.
Martin.
Fresh Prince.
That button's time
Flip
for-
it.
Flip it.
Why you don't want me no more?
Tails.
It's Martin.
Martin moves on.
Sorry.
Martin made it to the Final Four.
Should, as he should.
As he should.
Facebook.
Not ready yet.
We're not ready.
I realized that. Thank you.
I was about to say something, but I'm not going to.
Say something!
Wonder Years versus Roseanne.
Wonder Years.
The years.
Year, Winnie.
Wonder Years.
Wonders.
Nice one.
Hey, that's on Netters.
Netters.
Yeah.
You start this?
Yeah.
Do you start this?
I guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Wayans Bros versus MacGyver.
Wayans Brothers.
Whoa.
Wayans.
MacGyver.
I'm going Wayans.
Damon.
Yes.
Wayans moving on.
MacGyver.
Wayans.
Like all this black love in the finals. Like all this black love in the finals.
Chocolatey.
Yeah, that's going on there.
All right. The last matchup in the Elite Eight: Seinfeld, Jamal versus Saved by the Bell.
Seinfeld.
Saved by the Bell.
Seinfeld.
Saved.
Seinfeld.
Buddy bands. Saved by
Flip
the
it.
Bell. Hey, they work.
Tails.
Yes.
Was that Saved by the Bell?
Saved by the Bell.
Damn it.
Yeah, what the hell? This is
That's
awful.
Seinfeld, man. It's just
Because you didn't
so
put Night
good.
Rider.
We got
It is good.
we got two black shows and
Yeah, it's
two.
because he didn't put Knight Rider on there, CJ. That's the whole
Or the
damn problem.
18. Or the 18.
Or the A team, yeah, that's a good
Yes.
Y'all should have. I mean, whatever. We got two black shows versus two of the whitest shows of all time.
That's how it should be.
Well, Lisa Turtle was African American. So,
Yeah. Screech's love.
That's right.
all right. So we're going live, right? And don't forget, you're still a part of this, Matthew.
Where?
Yeah, show yourself.
Hang on just a second before you hit it.
Can't.
What do you mean you can't?
What are you fluffing?
What? No.
I was getting ready to.
Yeah, you got ready to fluff.
Ooh, hold up.
He's got to find the right angle.
I'm tangled down here.
All twisted.
Like that Disney movie, Tangled.
Tangled.
That's what it's about.
Rapunzel.
All right. Who's starting?
It's me.
Is it
CJ.
CJ? Then I'll just
Yeah,
kind of.
CJ.
Okay. All right. Hold up.
Hold up.
Hold up. Welcome in, everybody, to the WAWETA Sitcom Bracket, 80s, 90s Sitcom Bracket. We're down to the Final Four. This is something we do regularly on What Are We Even Talking About? So if you like this type of content, give us a follow on your favorite podcast listening platform.
There you go.
Social media.
Or, give us a follow on social media. If you're watching this, share it with your friends, because
Please.
that's how that works. So we're in the final four of 32 teams that what we started with. So the first matchup is Martin versus the Wonder Years. Chauncey.
I'm going to go with the Wonder Years.
I also will go with the Wonder Years. Benjamin?
The Wonders.
Chad.
Martin.
Okay.
The
Matthew.
long pause.
Matthew.
I'm going with the Wonder Years.
Damn it.
Martin, of course.
All right, the Wonder Years moves on to the finals. In our other Final Four matchup, we have the Wayans Bros versus Saved by the Bell.
It's gonna be so
Just because that you all voted out Seinfeld in favor of Saved by the Bell, I'm
Yes.
going with Wayans Bros.
Yes.
Saved by the Bell.
Wayne's Bros.
Matthew.
Think about Mr. Belding.
Rick. I'm going Wayans Brothers.
Same.
Okay.
Wayans Brothers.
Saved by the Bell.
Okay, well, Wayans Bros moves on.
We still alive, baby.
Our championship matchup of the 2025 WAWETA 80s 90s sitcom bracket features
I can't believe this.
the Wonder Years versus the Wayans Bros. Chad.
Kevin.
I spent a lot of time watching both. I'm going to go with Wonder Years.
Matthew.
I'm going Wonder Years.
Jamal.
You don't even have to ask me. Wayans Brothers.
CJ.
Wonder Years.
I'm also Wonder Years. Shout out Kevin
And Winnie.
and Winnie.
Fred
I would
Savage.
probably on that one have to go Wayans.
Doesn't matter. Wonder Years.
No shake up here.
Folks on the podcast and folks on Facebook, the Wonder Years is your winner of the 80s 90s sitcom television show bracket. Thanks for tuning in. Give us a like, give us a follow, and make sure that you friend all these idiots also on the show. We've had a great time. Thanks for joining us this morning. Be sure to share this video with your buddies.
Hey, here's a question too. Don't look this up. Our winner is Wonder Years. So, and you can relate this. The sibling to the star of the Wonder Years was also in a television show in the 90s. Comment that answer,
Yes, I can.
but don't Google it. Use the honor system.
And if you're wondering if your show made the bracket, check it out.
Yeah.
See
Yes.
if who they got beat by.
Yeah, we'll post it. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Oh my God, I forgot. I cannot think.
Hey, Chad, we're still recording.
I cannot. Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
It's all good. I'm about to tell you though.
Wayne, right?
You talking about Wayne?
No. The other, I'm talking about in real life is what. Maybe I didn't clarify this.
Oh,
all good.
Fred Savage's brother Ben Savage.
Ben Savage was in Boy Meets
Oh,
World,
Boy Meets World. Yep.
which I didn't hear that. I mean, unless I missed it. Was that mentioned in any of the categories at any point?
Boy Meets World.
Yeah. It's a good show.
That
It
is a
was
good show.
We didn't talk about it last week, so it didn't make it to the bracket,
Yeah.
but should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. There's a. I mean, when
did
you
like
go
that
down that
show.
rabbit
In the
hole of
future.
classic shows,
Mr. Feeney.
Yep.
Mr. Feeney.
Topanga,
Forgot
though.
about that.
She was hot.
Then you got to go Nick at Night shows at some point.
Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke. I mean, that's it.
Hey,
Say no more.
Mr. Ed.
Mr.
Green Acres.
Green Acres. I love watching Nick.
Love
at Night when I
Dick
was a
Van Dyke
kid.
show.
Dick Van Dyke, man. Anyway, I digress.
Chauncey, give us your challenge, and then we'll do our closing comments.
Okay. Let me grab one of my from my list here. Okay. He's just awkwardly standing there. Too. All right. So
Making me nervous.
here's the one for today. Would you rather be able to speak every language, but only while wearing a cowboy hat, or teleport anywhere, but only if you're holding a live goldfish?
Give me that teleportation.
I'm teleporting.
Teleport.
But you gotta have,
Teleport.
but you gotta hold a live
Yeah,
goldfish
that's
to
fine.
teleport.
Just to teleport,
I
right?
can
Yeah.
Yeah, give it to me.
figure that out.
I can manage that.
Yeah, we'll go along with it.
He'll be at Walmart all the
a couple
time.
seconds.
Practice.
Let me get that guy right there.
I guess Walmart doesn't even sell them
Tell the
anymore.
goldfish, yeah.
He'll be going to Petco.
Picko. That's where
How
the
many
pets
do you
go.
need? About 30 of them.
Yeah.
I'll be back next month.
Save a lot of gas.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being an angry samurai speaking Japanese while wearing a cowboy hat? And you got a cowboy hat on?
Sorry to our Japanese listeners.
Yes.
We
Wearing
gotta
a
go
cowboy
with-
hat? That's great.
Wade's about to have heart
Hey
palpitations.
man, they don't even do they even have samurai anymore though?
No, Tom Cruise was the last one.
I love that
Last
movie,
one.
by the way.
It is
I
good.
love that movie.
Which are you going with the cowboy hat?
Yeah, that
language?
sounds cool.
Teo.
What? I'm so lost right now.
Okay, Teo, would you rather be able to speak every language, but only while wearing a cowboy hat? Or teleport anywhere, but only if you're holding a live goldfish?
I'm gonna look like an asshole with a cowboy hat.
Ben, what was yours?
I'm goldfishing it.
Yeah.
I figured you would pick cowboy hat because you were talking about how good you looked in that cowboy
Nah,
hat.
man, teleporting though, man.
Yeah, I hate traveling. Like I hate the anticipation
Yes.
of going to a new place or coming back. So if I can just immediately do it,
I hate the thought
Squeeze
of
that
the
goldfish.
hours.
he would
Like,
still be
10 hours.
It wouldn't take 2 seconds.
mean
I could
as
still
far as, like,
I can throw
going
him in some
somewhere?
water.
You're going to have like
It takes
a
10 hours to
backpack
get there. That's
with
like a
fish
drag.
bowl.
It's daunting, man.
Yeah.
All right, would your answer change if you constantly had to hold a goldfish? You never could sit him down.
Always for the rest of my yes, it would absolutely change. I'm not holding a slimy goldfish for the rest of my life.
Or if you had to wear a cowboy hat, even
That's
to
fine.
bed and everything.
We've
Sleep in
seen
it.
Wade in a cowboy
That'd
hat.
be hard to do.
Yeah.
What kind of cowboy hat is this? Are we talking like 10-gallon or one of them douchey ones that are like curled up on the side, like, you know?
Not the straw. No.
You know what I'm talking about? Like
I know
the-
exactly what you're talking about because
The douchey ones.
there was a guy in
There's
Cabo.
a difference, man. There is a respectful way to wear a cowboy hat.
There was a guy in Cabo that was wearing one of those, and I was just like,
You know what I'm
One of
talking
them
about.
douchey ones.
I've said since I was in college,
that
I
was
wanted
good.
the Dumb and Dumber cowboy hat
Yes.
and to take a picture on the bull on the strip down there at Scottsville Road. It sits there at, I think, at the GMC dealership.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Yeah.
at Leachman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get on top of it with the huge cowboy hat. Be like,
I love those big, giant cowboy hats. I mean, you know, it's just, I don't know.
I
yeah,
prefer the
it's definitely
douchey
a
ones
douche move, but
myself.
it's funny.
Yeah, I prefer the douchey ones myself, man.
You like one of those, one of them Brett Michaels styles?
Yeah, man. give me the douchey ones while I exercise my esophagus.
Hey-oh.
wow.
It's definitely on the joke.
Oh, my gosh. That's great.
All right. That was a good question.
Yeah.
Creative.
Yes, very.
Very creative. We're at almost 2 hours. So
Yeah, we're killing it. We're killing it.
Golly.
We're killing it.
closing comments this morning? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right. Hang on. I don't know what channel.
Yeah,
you're
just
on.
leave everybody on today. It'll be fine.
All right. Just everybody.
I won't cough.
Shut up.
Shout out to the Pops. Turned 70 today. So
Donaldo.
shout out to Dom Mikolajczyk and happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Donaldo.
Next.
I'll go. I'm just here, so thank you guys for having me. Let me come join your party, your Panther party this morning. It was awesome. Like Wade said, sometimes just putting feet on the floor is good. I was on my way here this morning. I was driving. It was 5:31 when I was passing the movie theater, and also shout out to that thing we got about to be bulldozed. I
Yes.
think major shout out to that. Anyway. And I was like, man, this is beautiful. I was like, you know, I love taking advantage of the days and doing things. And I'm like, am I going to turn a corner and just start getting up for no reason just because it's beautiful to be up at 5:30 and watch the sunrise? Probably not. But no, I might. But so anyway, thank you guys for letting me come here. And yeah, it's always fun. This is like I said last time I did it. It's a good way. I think it's a perfect way to start your day. You know, laughter, get your brain moving. You know, I like it a lot.
Yeah,
so.
couldn't agree
Thank you.
more. And
I enjoy all
thanks
y'all's
for coming
company.
on.
Yeah,
Real
for
appreciate
sure,
it.
bro. Loved it.
Next.
I'll go. I'll just say, shout out to, I haven't done this yet, good friends. I was extremely tired this morning. Really didn't feel like getting up and out, but I'm glad to be here. I'm up and rolling better now. And even on the days when you don't feel like getting up and rolling, you just got to kind of put your boots on and find something. And this is a fun thing to get up and look forward to. So by the time I got here, I was ready. So shout out to all you fellas.
Shout out to us. Just us three on this side.
I'll go. Shout out to the people of Atlanta, how you live with that traffic. It is a hostage situation with taillights, essentially, is what it is. So kudos to you all for surviving that every day of your life. So
I'm not made for it.
Jamal, me or you?
I'll go. Just people know your worth. You're the only one that can determine your worth. You know, I was having a conversation with a friend yesterday, and that's one of the main things that I tried to explain to them, that only you can determine your worth. So if somebody's not treating you well or doing you wrong, I mean, some of it's you. Know your worth. Know your worth.
Like that, Jay.
Yep. I have 3 quick hitters. Happy birthday to Donaldo.
Thanks.
Happy early birthday to America.
Yeah.
America.
Fireworks,
America.
And lastly,
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Kansas sucks.
Kansas does in fact suck.
This has been What Are We Even Talking About? Shout out to Ben Wells coming on this morning and joining the show. Shout out to Kevin Arnold this morning for taking the whole thing home, even though I don't know if it's warranted, but
It's not.
I got a question to ask before you
matchup.
get off here. You said 4th of July, and we
Yeah.
didn't touch on this. You got to pick one. I don't know why I held up 4. You got people at home.
How many fingers do I have?
You got to. This is one item to take home for 4th of July. Is that going to be? You got to pick one of these: hot dog, firework, or bomb pop popsicle.
hot dog.
Hot dog.
The glizzy. We talked about it. Glizzy.
Yeah, I'm a hot dog.
Jamos.
Glizzy.
Bomb pop.
I mean, I'll give fireworks some love.
I mean, Smirnoff makes those bomb pop drinks.
I know.
Too.
Yeah, they
It's really hard for me.
That's what I was-
Those are things when I think 4th of July. My mind in summertime,
Yeah.
I think hot dogs, popsicles, and fireworks. You know.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to go bomb pop. For some reason, I can't escape them. Every store I walk into, it's like they're calling to me. So I'm gonna go with that red, white, and blue bomb pop.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Sandlot.
My kid
4th of
loves
July.
Sandlot. Anyway, sorry.
We're going to get some chaw.
It's all good. Yeah. Get some chaw. Baby Ruth. Hercules.
Yes.
Bambino.
The Jets stole home. It's been a lot of. I wish we had our camera. This has been a lot of fun this morning.
Yeah.
It's always a lot of fun. This has been, well, what are we even talking about? The WAWETA Boys is out. It's been great. It's been whatever. WAWETA out.
Drop the mic, Kobe.
You learn to check your own blood sugar and check it often.
If I order before you, but there's a car in front of me, just remember that it's my turn to go before you. Carolina Reaper.
Where are you boys running the world? Big old basket full of fresh biscuits with jelly.
You got that good?